Hey, what's going on? Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Hope you all enjoying your Sunday and welcome back to Mizzle Talks. Yeah, I know always your favorite little friend to talk to, your little besties in your head, right? What's up? This is another Sunday. It's another week of talking about shows. And you know, I'm always here to give it to you. So try and give people more time to get into it. And before we start my program, until then, let's get the countdown. ATM, how you doing? How your Sunday going? How was your week? Yes, back. You know, I was so excited when I do my lives on a weekly basis because I get to sit down and talk to y'all. Because the pre-recorded video, sometimes I just put it out there, and then the only way I get to talk to y'all when y'all make a comment. But I love it here because we gonna have free reigns to talk about what we need to talk about. All right. So what's going on? Yes. Oh, thank you for everyone who's been coming in and out through my Discord and keeping conversations and putting topics there to talk about things. You know, our response to things, and it was some good conversation. It was good. It was wild this week. It was wild this week, and to be honest, y'all, I don't really talk. I always watch the Salt Incident anymore. I mean, it's like I said, I was so do and done everything. All I know, they're currently filming. Nobody got fired because you know all this freaking situation going on. They said, "Oh man, Jen's talked about Jenny. They gonna let her go." I said, "All these fake news. Everybody's filming. The only person we know is not filming right now is Mary. So we don't know. I mean, she quit the show. Now there's some people say that she didn't quit, but then she's not recurrently filming with the ladies. So maybe she just left the show. Just left the show. Sure, all that stuff and." That's it. But that Jenny post, we all was outraged about that, and I really not supporting them because they ain't saying nothing. Hey, boo, hey, Auntie Mama, how you doing? And and they not make no statements yet. And then she will come on and say she got a social media manager. I said, what y'all need to stop doing is to be problematic and to say you got social media managers. Because if y'all had a social media manager, y'all would not be doing this. Between me and Bob. That's what I'm saying. Y'all would not be doing what you did. And in 2020, it's just a recent post. That's kind of fresh and still in our minds. That year was crazy with the panorama happening and the surge with the heavy that Floyd case. Yeah, I know that was an emotional time for you to post anything out there like that, girl. So no, it's your true colors. Now it put perspective how why you was acting like that towards the only dark skinned cast and the black person in the cast. You was acting like that. It's undertones going on. It's undertones. And it doesn't go away because you're on a TV show. But that's how much I will say about Salt Lake City. It's like that. And then they have no. If she had that social media. That's what I'm saying. I was like, girl, don't use the social media manager like freaking Mia was saying. Don't make any sense at all. And I was like, listen, girl. Mm-mm. So I took the Salt Lake City show thing off my list, so I don't be watching the show like that. The last thing we gonna talk about them was the fashion last week, and we all trashed their fashion. So it's like that's the last thing you gonna get from us with the thing. Let me see. All right, let's start with the show's update. I know we start with that first. All right, so Growing Up Hip Hop season 6 is on WeTV on Thursdays. I mean, I did tell y'all last week that I was going to talk about it this week, but I'm not going to talk about Growing Up Hip Hop today because I didn't really get to see the episodes. I only saw the little bit of the episode where Trench talked to Tyrion about what happened to Egypt and Sam, and Twister was talking to Mac Main, and that's how far I got. No, and I also talk about JoJo and his wife. Talk about parenting and how she wanted to do more at the house. And when he gave her the chance, she said, "No, I want to keep my baby." I said, "Girl, if you're gonna make a complaint, just do what he gave you olive branch." I would say, "Ooh, here we go." I'm out the door real quick. I need that walk. I need that break. Chill. So, and Angela moving a million one times, and that's how far I got. And Vanessa always wanted to know. I said, Vanessa, just call it a day. Your sister's not gonna be telling you everything, and just let it be known. It's like some of us got siblings that we don't tell them everything. So I don't know why you feel like she needs to tell you. If she don't feel like telling you now, then she's not gonna tell you now. So she told you after she made her moves, and I think if it's legit that a lot of his family is in Georgia, that's understandable. That's why she's moving down there because it's more resource for her son to be next to family, all that stuff. But girl, you moving too much, me. Here we go again. I even start a freaking 10 minutes of my review yet. Oh yes, I'm only streaming on Twitter and on the YouTube. I'm not streaming on Facebook anymore because I don't know how to be on there, and a lot of people don't be watching it that much. So, but I do get a lot of views who watch. A lot of people watch my Twitter reviews lives on Twitter. So I'm leaving that up there and on Facebook. But Twitter, y'all, if y'all enjoy my content, switch over to my YouTube channel, Mizzle 14. Hey, and my ZZLE 14. Yeah, I get it. Hit that subscribe button. You know. Child, like that replay game. Welcome, man. And hope you enjoy the content. All right, so Growing Up Hip Hop, we probably talk about that. And I think I could talk about that on Discord and do a voice chat of Growing Up Hip Hop and leave it a day. Ladies who listen Atlanta, we will talk about that tonight. It's on OWNs on Fridays. Catfish, all new episodes on season 8 on Wednesdays on MTV. Y'all know I review Catfish, so every week I get my reviews, and I appreciate people who've been watching them, making comments on them, and I appreciate the love and support on those videos. Yeah, the last two Catfish videos was good. It's like that, and I would say it was very obvious that they use people who's in the entertainment world. So obvious, and I said I don't know why people didn't understand, get that. I would say whatever, it is what it is, but it was fun. All right. Kings of Napa, we will talk about that tonight. It's on OWNs on Tuesdays. We're going to talk about RuPaul Drag Race season 14 as well today on VH1. And I was trying to do that VH1 streaming, but I seem like that app, and I seem like I'm looking at a lot of people response to it. VH1 app needs to get it together because they spam you a lot of ads. Makes me miss. Yes, right? Yeah, I miss Growing Up Hip Hop New York too. I do miss that. Nationwide. Yep. And all that ads that VH1 have on their apps, spam with all these ads, and then sometimes buffering. I see VH1, y'all gotta get it together. Because people who need to stream, who have been watching your stuff online, gotta go through all this, gotta keep refreshing, and you go start right back in the beginning, and then you try and go forward, and they clear with the ads. Stop with the ads. Like the ads is on television. Listen, we don't need to have on the website with the ads. Follow own steps. Follow some of the other networks that doesn't use ads and they stream it online. Save that for the television. Shoot, it airs after the show. So cut the ads out and let people watch this thing after it airs. Come on now, it's doing that. So VH want to get it together because it was getting me aggravated with you all these ads and buffering, and once you finish the last ad, buffering, then you got to refresh the whole page again. Stop that, VH1. Love and Hip Hop Family Reunion Season 2 on Mondays. Queens Season 1 on ABC on Tuesdays. This is on break. So after this last episode, which I got to watch, is on break until February 8th. So we'll come back on. All Kinds of People, Season 1 is on Fox on Tuesdays. Yeah, MTV as well. Like sometimes I don't think we watch MTV on the website too, because some of the nations, what the hell I'm saying? Some stations be going crazy with the ads with the streaming service. No, it should be no ads on the streaming service because you put it up there. Full episodes without the ads. Leave the ads to the television. Why we have this on the website as well? It's too much. And then y'all can't get it together on that money. Ready to Love Season 6 and it's Potomac. It's in Potomac this year. It's still in DC area, but it's a Ready to Love Potomac. Premieres January 28th this Friday on OWN. And we're going to talk about the people. We go first impression of the pictures, and that's it. And moving on. We ain't going to try and spend too long on Ready to Love. Let me move down. All right. Janet Jackson documentary. It's disappointing because we will talk about Janet Jackson documentary on next Sunday's live. That's not going to change. It's going to be there. I might add something to it, but the whole live mainly going to be about her documentary, all 4 parts. So part 1 and 2 is going to be aired on Friday on January 28th, and part 3 and 4 will be on Saturday, January 29th on Lifetime. So set your DVRs, set all our stuff like that, and watch the documentary. I think each documentary is like 2 hours long, factor in the ads. And it's all about Janet Jackson. Janet, Miss Jackson, if you're nasty. Yes. I watched it on YouTube. I can't do that. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Sure, when I want to try and do this watching on, sometimes I had to go to the websites because they don't air it till afterwards. And then when I try and stream with y'all, some apps do it really well, but some apps like VH1 and MTV, something like that, they've been doing too much. So next Sunday, try to watch it, and it's on Lifetime. So I could see if they put it up there on Lifetime on Saturday, we could watch probably at least part 1 or 2. And 3, 4, you might have to watch down your own or something like that because they don't air the episode till after the day of them. Depends on Lifetime. It depends on Lifetime. I don't be on Lifetime streaming. But most websites don't air the episode until the day after if it airs. So that can catch it. So we'll see how it goes on Saturday with it. But we will talk about a documentary of Janet Jackson because she might have a lot of things to say. It's her story. And we will get into it. Because to be honest, y'all, I really do like Janet Jackson. I always had love her when I was growing up. She was one of my favorite artists. And I didn't know how they treated her after that Super Bowl thing, that fiasco. They shunned her, everything. But she bounced back. And she's still her icon. Like, listen, she resilient. And she ain't let these haters get her down for a little bit. They got her down for a little bit. But she kept going. And all that stuff. And she always, you can never take it away from her. She always saw sex symbol, earlier age, movies, stuff like that. She has a triple package. Quadruple package, what you say. It's like that. So I always love Janet. And we will talk about everything that she talk about. So I'm going to take notes. And we will get into it, So the whole live will be mainly Janet Jackson and maybe something else. If what she gives, there's not much to have a whole lot. But mainly it will be about Janet. I like shows I may not watch. Sisters on season 4 on BET on Wednesdays. Love Doing Lockup on WeTV on Fridays. Married at First Sight Boston Wednesday on Lifetime. I may pick that back up, but I'm not going to review it. I just probably will watch it and probably just do watchable parties of it. And because it seems like this couples might be gay, even though the couple experts still match these people horribly. But I'm waiting until after the honeymoon, so like that, when it picks up. I can't do this wedding stuff, all that stuff. All that stuff is trash. I don't care about that. Catfish UK, yeah, that's another trashy show. I try, y'all, but I cannot get into it. So MTV UK Catfish on Wednesdays. And K Michelle, I'll put this. I'll show. I may not watch because I'm not too sure, but I'll probably will watch it or not. It seems interesting, but I don't know if I can deal with the imagery and stuff. But it is good to hear about the sad stories of plastic surgery because sometimes you don't get to hear that. You get to people who get these bodies and stuff like that, think everything is all glitz and glamour, but in reality, some people don't really have that great success stories. A lot of people have horrible stories of these injecting substance in your body. And K Michelle is having a little series called My Killer Body. Premieres February 3rd or Lifetime. So if y'all interested in watching, it's on February 3rd. I'm not gonna review it. I just probably catch it here and there. And if y'all want to talk about it in Discord, we could. Hey JW, how you doing, boo? If you want to talk about Discord, we could talk about it in Discord. And that's it. If I watch it. I don't have to watch it. You can still talk about it in Discord, and then I can make comments about, okay, well, this what happened, what happened, all that stuff. But it's premiering February 3rd. So y'all interested in put on your DVR, catch a streaming services, Fire Stick, whatever, and try to catch K Michelle series. It's a documentary series, so it's probably gonna be on for a while. It's not like a one-day time thing. What else? Real Housewives on Miami on Peacock every Thursday, new episodes. Set at Tampa on season 1 on Netflix. If you haven't watched it, please watch it. Harlem on Amazon Prime, please watch that as well. Power Book 4 season 1 premieres February 6th on Stars. It's coming up soon, y'all. It's coming up soon. The trailer's already out there, so we will be doing watch parties of Power Book 4. Hope it gives, right? Season 2 of Ghost Book 2. On Sundays, we will watch the episode tonight after the panel. P Valley Season 2 premieres 2022. They better give us a date, and I ain't playing with y'all. All right, Johnson Cabaret, Las Vegas, Zeus Network. It's on Sundays, and we will watch the second episode tonight after the panel. Feature on my channel, All You Serious segments is continuing. Discord group, if you're not followed and you're not joined, this description box below have my link. Click on the link and join my Discord. And next Sunday, we'll talk about Miss Janet, Miss Jackson, if you're nasty, documentary talk. All right? That's it. Anything else? Oh, well, a beautiful day. Yeah, it's a beautiful day. In New York, it's so cold, so I'm in my house. So, Oh, Jocelyn. Yeah, I know you're like, but I'm here for it's wet. Yes. You know, I love her. She's funny. I know everybody like her. She's annoying. She's annoying. Yeah, she's annoying. But it's wet. I just want to see what she's going to say. Sure. Everybody else like mute and don't want to give no entertainment. Shoot, what else she got to do? She got to get something. Y'all all boring. Shoot, basically. She was like, based on what other ladies, a lot of ladies not giving. It's only freaking K Capri, Amber, and Miss Wet. That's it. Shoot. Hey, look, yes. Every Thursday, because I stay wet. Yes. It got hot sauce. That's what I'm saying. Oh, my cast review, I'm post the link. So if y'all didn't watch it yet, you have to go ahead and watch it. And also my All You Series review of Drake. And people, social media got no clue. They said the freaking Plan C is out there, y'all. Even though it's fake, but still. I said, I know y'all not Plan C's. All right, let's get off of this. And let's get ready for Ready to Love. So we're going to talk about Ready to Love first. Then we're going to talk about Drag Race. And then we're going to talk about Ladies Who List. And then last, we're going to talk about Kings and Napa. All right, so that's the order. Try and switch up the order every now and then. So I want to keep doing the same show last all the time. No. All right, y'all. So we had the part 2 of Ready to Love reunion of season 5 ended this past Friday, and it wasn't given. It wasn't all that. Nah, you gotta jiggle the girls and clap when you say it. That's how I say it. Yeah, sure. That's what you cannot say her name without doing those animations. You can't just say Miss Wet Wet. You gotta say Miss Wet Wet. Like, come on, you gotta say it. And no, if y'all watch my reviews, when me Auntie Mama, I always go do that. That's what I'll say. It's funny. All right, so Ready to Love. The viewers, what's all that? It was all that. We're gonna pinpoint some of the key points that happened, and that's it. And then I'm gonna introduce the new people, the new singles for Ready to Love. Yes, that reunion was trash, DW. We're gonna get into it. We're gonna get into it. It was freaking trashy. It was horrible. First of all, Tommy was not there. That's already is a downfall. When you have the main teacher not there, and then you got a substitute teacher who really not gonna really give you what it needs to be gave about the reunion and follow suit. Because Tommy knows everything. He behind the scenes. He knows everything. So yes, he's the host, and he doesn't make decisions of how the show goes. The production does, but he's the host. But he still know a lot of tea. So for him not to be there, you could have still zoomed his ass. Sure. Let him be in the screen. Sure. Because Tanika, she was okay, but she wasn't all that. That's the substitute teacher because she didn't do well. She didn't do well to me. Because some of the stuff that could have been said and people go further and put them heads in the fire didn't go through it. And yes, the whole season was trash too. Because it's like it was survival. It's like everybody was trying to make connections and try to make strong connections. And when that connections go, they gone too. And it wasn't like we not seeing many really on deck connections. It's like, okay, I got to scramble. It's like it wait till half of the season to before they make the real connections. And then it was too much. And then people get eliminated left and right, left and right. The people self-eliminate themselves, doing all this, doing all that. People gravitate to one person instead of completing the process of dating multiple people. I said, don't get on the show if you're gonna be only dating one person. No, date each one of them and see who you're gonna make a connection with. That's the whole point of this. But no, y'all was not doing that. Camille lashed on Cornelius straight off early, threatened anyone who was freaking trying to get next to him, and he figured cornball behind. Yes, he smiled a lot, but that smile was getting annoying at the web because I'm like, what you smiling for if you're not having no backbone of this girl? So yes, she didn't do well to me as the host. She looked good, beautiful woman, singing with the nice natural hair, like nice. But I don't think she hosted the reunion that well, in my opinion. And then you had different people on the set on each segment. Basically wasn't talking. You don't talk to the main people. The same people were talking all the time. So why we having all these different people, 4 or 5 people, 6 people in a set and only 1 or 2 person talking? That's crazy. Why we do this transition and you not get to everyone? And it seemed like y'all trying to have a marathon and be a rusher, but why y'all rushing for? It's like, okay, next to on to next. Okay, we got time. Okay, let's go. All right, yeah. I was like, why are we rushing for? Like, what was going on? People complete their segments. They couldn't complete their thoughts. It's like, okay, we're going to take it, we're going to move on. It's like, yeah, we're going to, okay. I said, girl. Yeah. Yes. It wasn't given at all. So no, I'll go jump around. I'm not going to jump around because I'm not going to order what happened because I didn't really take notes. So I'm going to jump around about some things that stood out to me. Camille, straight trash. Sorry. You and Cornelius together, whatever. If y'all together, more power to y'all. Because he's sitting here acting like a freaking 2022 ghetto Aladdin with the freaking gold grills in the face. So what the hell was that in his teeth? That's why you have a grill in the whole bottom row with a freaking all. What you trying to audition for? And you try to match with Camille. It was not given. I said, what the hell you look like? With the grill fronts? In that yellow mustard suit? Hell no. Freaking ghetto Aladdin. We don't want to hear that, see that. And then Camille sitting here being very bothered by Aisha when she's talking. I mean, yeah, because Aisha and a lot of ladies was getting in your behind, especially Aisha. You can't stand her. Don't know why. Zalia should have had the main issue. You don't have the main issue. Did you see the last? No, I did not see the last, Tracy. I know you be on it. I'll be seeing because sometimes like this show, I love too invested about some of these people's songs. Like after they finish the show, it's like they do have this lives a little black book, and I do want to get to the tea, but then I was like, no, I can't. I don't want to listen to it. I said, because a lot of y'all was not given. Now, if next season is a couple of somebody that want me, that made me so interested that I need to see what's going on behind the scenes with them, I'll probably watch it. But lately, I haven't been watching it as interviews because it's like, yeah, I can't. But it was some tea going on by Cornelius that he had a girlfriend and all that stuff like that. And Hill Camille was lying about they had sex. They ain't had sex yet, and they had sex already. I was like, oh my gosh. To me, I feel like that's a fun because ain't no way y'all in the 40s or 50s. Well, they ain't in the 50s yet, but 30s or late 30s, early 40s. Trying to wait till y'all marriage. I said, most of all, I said, listen, at that time, people said, listen, we don't got time to play games. And listen, we got time. I'm trying to be waiting more years. After I waste a lot of more years in my 20s and 30s trying to find the one. It ain't give me no good. I got all these freaking frogs. I ain't get no princess yet. To me, I'm 30, 40, waiting more time with your behind to have sex, and then it may not be good. No, we're not doing that. Not in the 30s, not in the 40s. No. You might get some leeway in the 30s, but then again, a lot of us in our 30s, we were prime time setting our ways. So we not be sitting there and settling down trying to wait for marriage. I said, hell to no, you making my face, boy. And I could have sworn Camille said that she was not waiting to marriage like that either. She wanted to test drives as well. But now she lashed on to him and think that he was, okay, Camille's good for, oh my gosh, I would like the honey. What's the pictures to it? What's with pictures too? Yeah, she was giving pictures too and everything. I said, girl, you giving out the freaking tea with the receipts. All that receipts. All right. So Camille was doing the most. And we all heard what she said. She would F you up. She would say that's a voiceover. I said, girl, this is not no freaking scripted show. What we not? No, this is a reality TV show that's filmed based on what y'all give it. So what we not? This is he was. So I might wait. But that's that. But that's it. Like that's what I'm saying. See what what's about his way. I mean, some of you might want to wait, but then again, I would not wait to marriage. I would at least test trial. I was trying to jump on it right off the back. But at least I had to at least come on now. 44. Someone really listen. We got time. Drop the drawers. Let's see something. Like, come on. If I can't try, at least let me see it. Something like that. Yes. Oh, if y'all we heard her, and she said, "Oh no, it was a voiceover. No, that wasn't me. That was." I said, "Girl, that was one of the weakest cover ups of y'all figured a lot of reality TV. A voiceover, girl. We heard your mouth saying, and everybody act like they didn't hear what the hell she said on the dinner table. But now the playback, oh no, y'all heard her because y'all was on your confession saying what the hell she said was messed up. That's what got Aisha after Aisha said, after Zadia told Aisha that she was a haterish and all that stuff. But everybody heard what the hell you said. And then Aisha said, oh, well, I heard it now, but I hear that. No, you heard her. You heard her. Oh, Zadia. Zadia and Hope reunion was like this. I said, what the hell you smiling so much? Girl, what you smiling for? Like, you smiling the whole damn reunion. The plastic face. I said, Sadia. Got nothing to say, be a mean girl. You was a mean girl. You and Camille was mean girls. And that whole brown girl squad, whatever y'all issue is, whatever y'all freaking intentions of creating that group, your intentions was to alienate yourself with the rest of the ladies. Whether I'm not gonna go far to say it's skin color, but at the same time to coin your name, Brown Girl Squad, and alienate yourself from the rest of the girls. Y'all was trying to be mean girls. If it wasn't any other reason, it was from being mean girls. Yes. Yes, exactly, Tracy. Yes. Definitely was giving sorority realness. Yes, Auntie Mama, that's what she was throughout the whole freaking reunion. Smiling like the whole time. I said, then can your face fall off? Got nothing to say. And then here go Naeem trying to sit here. He barely say much of doing the reunion. He barely say much through the show. Barely say much. We barely even see him. But he want to pipe up in the freaking reunion. Because now she settled for you because she really wanted Dante. That's a whole reason why she blew up on Dante like that. You not the same where you were. You not the guy you say you were. And all that stuff like that. Doing all that pointing in his nose and stuff like that. You was bothered because he picked Aisha because you curved his behind at the trip. You did. Sure. And then that freaking, then what you did at the freaking bar, whenever you sit down, solidify why he chose Aisha. And I think that was a good match between those two. You deal with Naeem behind. To say, oh, well, the ladies are jealous of Zadia because a lot of the men pick Zadia as a top choice in the first week. I said, keywords, first or second week. They was only going by, men go by physicality in the first time. They don't really go deep about connections like that. So yes, Zadia's a beautiful girl. I can't take that away from her. But at the same time, her beautifulness is taken away from her nastiness. And she is a mean girl. And she trying to play it off like, oh my gosh, nah, it's like that. No, you know what you're doing. That's what Sabrina got your behind together. And you want to walk over the stage because you can't handle what the hell she's giving you. It was all fine and game when y'all had the cameras going and you and Camille was clicking up and having all. But when Sabrina was in that stage right then and there, it said B. Yes, I call you a B. And all that stuff and getting your behind together. Now you want to walk on the stage. No, sit there with your smiling like you was doing all the time and being mean girl. You was mean girl all this season. Why you can't be mean girl in that freaking reunion? Sure. Yes, the first week. Oh, they was jealous. I said jealous of what? Yes, they're gonna say that she was good because they was going by physicality and she was a beautiful woman. And yes, they allowed them to say that. But how the ladies knew about what y'all discussed, unless there was another freaking one of the guys last season who was spilling the tea behind the scenes. Nobody even know the information, but it was spilling the tea. So how the ladies would know what the guy was talking about unless one of the ladies was infiltrating behind the scenes. Oh, it's the men's lounge. Girl, yo, men like Zadia, girl. Yo, a lot of men like Zadia. So we ain't gonna like this chick. We gonna be jealous of her because a lot of men like Zadia. I was at the freaking meeting. I was sneaking in the low bushes. And yes, they like Zadia, girl. Yeah, they like Zadia. Really like Zadia? Why you find out? Because I was there. Tommy didn't see me. Because at the time he had closed the doors, I was just sneaking behind. I saw behind the wall, and I was watching. He didn't see me, so I heard the tea. That's what made it seem like they had an inside scoop of what the hell y'all was talking about. No, they had no inside scoop. So how they gonna be jealous? They only go about what she was acting, how she was acting towards them, and you was being the mean girl. You and Camille. Shoot. Thank you. You gotta make it entertaining. I gotta make it lively. Sure. So she was doing the most. And then I said, oh, not a good jealous and everything. So that's what Sydney was like. Can one of y'all guys check her? Because that's another thing. A lot of guys was not checking Naeem, knowing that's not the truth, and sitting there lying his behind off because you want to sit there next to Nadia because she got you and y'all matching everything, all that stuff because she settled with you and y'all dating, y'all more power to y'all. That's what it is. But we nobody gonna put no spotlight to y'all freaking relationship. We're not having that. Now that's not what we're gonna do. Oh yes. And speaking of Tissia, you put me on her. Hey, she was sitting here saying, oh my God, this is ghetto, and walk off. I say it's only ghetto because you got up saying it's ghetto it is. Making a whole moment because nobody was spotlighting you. That's the whole visual it was. That's the whole reason why you were saying all that. Oh, my mother's in the hospital. Is your mother in the hospital? I said, Tommy, Tommy, I know there's a reunion today. I know the contract, but I know, ma'am, no ham, no aching, no turns, no bacon. I got to be on my mom's side. I mean, I'm sorry. whatever. I'm not, listen, I completely my obligations, but in the contract said if I can't make it due to emergency issue situations, I can't be here. Whatever it is. Or you should lie, say you got COVID. You should lie, you said you got a panorama. Shoot, just like everybody else, shoot. You got to prove nothing, just a lie and say, listen, I got a panorama, I got to go to the hospital. I can't do nothing. Sitting there and said, this is ghetto. This is a ghetto. I can't believe I can't be seen. I got a lot of things to do. My mom's in the hospital and everything. They said, why you there, girl? Then why you there? Oh, it's contract obligations. If that's the case, Charlotte should have been there. Why she's not there? Now we can get more of her side of her field thing going on because she didn't decide not to show up. We even know the reason why she didn't show up. So it was contract obligations. She should have been there, or zoom her behind too, like that. And yes, Ticia, you wasn't the bottom a lot, and you was definitely pressed about being the bottom. Definitely pressed. Camille gives me, I club him over the head and drag him back in the house. That's what I'm saying, because how the hell you forced Cornelius, and I believe so, because he tried to act like it was his decision at the end of the day. He really joined Camille. No, you joined a woman because she could control you. And the way how you acted, like, listen, I ain't gonna figure that when we first was talking about this and we saw the thing, a lot of us saying we was like a Cornelius. I said, oh, hey, Cornelius, you looking fine. Like, don't get me wrong, he's a good looking guy, but still. But now how we see you in the season, it's like, oh no, we can't deal with you, Cornelius. You can smile all you want, but now, no. Go with some backbone. Do something. Like, come on. We gotta walk over you. Like, what we doing? Nobody say putting your hands on anybody, but then you can be sitting here trying to bulldoze you for a decision when we know you wasn't really authentic to yourself about the process, because you say yourself that you regret not making enough connection with other ladies. Now you're gonna sit in a reunion and act like, oh no, I do my decision right at the back. And if that's the case, y'all should have left y'all behind and left week one and said, oh, we made a connection. Bye. We don't need to show. Oh, Momine and Frank. Momine, baby. Yes. Frank was a douchebag. He was always there. He was always that way. He was always the F-boy. That's why he, listen, I don't know. His ex-girlfriend was a white girl. I don't know if that's what he mainly dates, but he decided to get on his show and act like he loved the brown skin girl. So it's because he doesn't want. I don't know what he doesn't want. It seemed like that's what he's thinking. He's like, listen, I got this girl. She like me or whatever. I got a place to stay. I got whatever I need to do. Whatever I got to do, what I have to do. Because he really didn't want to go against Camille. For what? Speak your mind. Speak your speech. Say what you said and do the reunion and do the show and the reunion. But no, she had a clutch on him. She was all like, and he's all like, what's this freaking dumbass grilled teeth? Oh my gosh. And the whole bottle, I was like, what the hell was that for? Go identity crisis? You're not dishing for a landlord, so what are we doing here? So, what I was talking about? What was giving? What was saying that? I'm going off on a long train. Oh, Momita Frank. So, Mummy said, listen, nothing happened. So Tanika said, what happened? What do you mean nothing happened? Nothing happened. I mean, women, was it good? Was it bad? She said, no, it's not good. It's not bad. When you listen to this, nothing happened. That's what she said. Nothing happened. Basically, at the show aired, she said, okay, I don't know. I can't contact her. We're not going on dates and nothing like that. It's like he put on the front on television, acting all smooth and suave, like he was ready. And then all of a sudden the show came off. He said, I got too much issues, going too fast. We was going too quickly. I had a lot of things going on in my life. I was hurt in the past. I said, y'all all were hurt in the past. That's why y'all thinking 30s, 40s years old, looking ready to love, because y'all been hurt. And then some of y'all antics caused y'all to be single for this long time. Listen, I'm 35 years old now. I'm not in a relationship right now. My last year, whatever. Then he didn't say yes, whatever it is, but let's move on. But at the end of the day, I ain't gonna go ahead and blame everybody. I said at the same time, maybe I know who I want and what I don't want, and I don't settle. Listen. But we're not going to sit here being on the whole freaking thing, wait to the end, try and do the whole process, save the seat for somebody else, for you to get here in a reunion saying that it moving too fast. It's how it moving too fast when it wasn't moving anywhere. Yes, Frank was Joelle. Yes, playing that freaking game with Venetia got her thing open when you start lacking communication. Looking for Venetia, she started seeing that during the reunion. No, not the reunion, during the season. Like Momine, yes, she latched on to Frank at the end because that's, you know, the survival of the fittest. That's what she latched on to. I don't know why she made a connection with him. Because at the end of the day, your values are not aligned with his values that much. So, I don't know. I think the only way y'all like each other because y'all had similar upbringing backgrounds of African families or also like that. So that was a great connection. But at the end of the day, I ain't see that y'all really connecting like that. Yes. It totally flipped the script. When the girl chose you, now all of a sudden it's too much. It's too much. Now when he made a freaking thing about the freaking hand, or when she tried to touch my hand, it didn't feel right. I said, "Oh, you grasping for straws because you issue the physicality." And then she responded, and now it's too much. I said, "Boy, you don't sit your behind down. Go sit in a freaking pacifier and sit in the corner with a pacifier and drink a baba. Get a bib and drink a baba and sit in the corner with a pacifier and break your own damn self. Because we're not here and be no babies. We're not having no grown-ass babies. No, we can sit here and do that. Now, Momine, yes, Frank is messed up and douchebag for what he did, blaming on the freaking troubles. Y'all all have troubles. Momine had troubles. It's hard to her to trust. But Momine, this is what we need to stop doing. You need to stop being pick-me and stop acting like you choosing people because they wanted you. At the end of the day, I would see a lot of these people matches was good for you. Walter held to the no, because Walter said for himself he was not waiting for the marriage. Because Momine said she was waiting, saving herself. Now, I don't think she said she will wait to be married, but she said she was saving herself. Walter said, no, sex is very important, so I'm not waiting. I need to have it. If I need to have it, I need to have it. So that connection with Walter, I don't know how that happened, but it have to be. Freaking Frank, you know damn well he wasn't waiting. Sure, all that freaking shimmy his shoulders. What the hell? He shimmied that shoulders when he drank that drink, with that drink when he did that for Tasia, shimming that freaking shoulders, shaking that shoulders. Now, you know he wasn't waiting. So what the hell you made a connection with him for? Corey, Dusty Dust Behind, the cookie cutter guy, the 3 6s, the Devil D, you need to run away from, having the same copy and paste thing, and you like him because he showed nice and kind. Yes, he helped you with his card. You know, with your card, that's fine. That was nice and dandy. But give him an opportunity for him to be a douchebag. He showed his colors. He showed his colors the first week, girl. It was nothing different. Sure, all that. I was like, Mommy, you got to do better. Do better. And then he's only settled for you. Frank only settled for you because Sydney chose Phil. If Sydney chose Frank, you would have been behind. You would have been asked out, Mommy. I'm sorry. You would have, girl. You would not have Frank if Sydney didn't chose Phil. Had to be regular classes. Yes, I was like, so for Frank, and then, you know what? They was asking him the question, he's beating around the bush. I said, boy, you get all these freaking aid circle answers instead of going direct to the freaking thing. Like, the issue is what? You an F-boy and you didn't want to, you just want to make it to the end. But he said, oh no, the connection ain't real right. It moved too fast and all that. So I said, it can't move too fast if y'all wasn't moving at all. That's a contradiction in itself. Yeah. And then he didn't, the second reunion part, he wasn't even there. I said, what the hell he jumped ship for? He want to shimmy his shoulders after freaking reunion that quickly? You know he was not there for the second half. I said, what happened to Frank? So to see, he had to be there either. If he had to be, he was going for the second half. Shallow wasn't there. Frank left the second half. You could have been by the bedside with your mom. And Corey gave this freaking Emmy Award, or not Emmy Award, a Pistol Award, Trashy Award. He was in the wedding. Oh, okay. All right, I ain't gonna hard on him in there. He was in the wedding. Oh well. Well, it was no connection with me, so I guess you could leave. But if he could be the wedding and not show it to like second half, and it was no contract, so it was no contractual obligations to have to be there for two parts. You could leave. She had to be there then. If he could go to the wedding and not be at the second part, she could have been at her mother's bedside. Oh, this is ghetto. Mm-hmm. Your dress being there, you and your dress was ghetto, but we ain't gonna go there. Yeah, we did. But hey, Corey gave this freaking listen. The desktop awards of realness of crying. He said, I don't know when I do this because I get my odds and people think I say too much and I just don't know and I just don't get them. I said, what the hell? What we doing? That's what I'm saying. She said, listen, I get all my coins, even at the expense of not being my mother's side. But what we do? Why we crying for? Because I wouldn't even know why we crying for Corey. What we doing, Corey? Because their crying was not necessary. You do all that to still act like you still doing the same. The issue is like, listen, you deal with female, they say you doing way too much. Obviously, these are evaluate what the hell you was doing. That's way too much. Now, when you talk about you or me, you carved your initials in a tree at the first date. I said, what we carving initials for? Did your figure pop or something? What we doing? Or did we pop it on a handstand or something like that? Why we not carving initials on the tree on the first date? That's not that serious and deep. That is going too much. You didn't realize that was too much. And then you give a cookie cutter answers to every female. That's the problem. That's the issue. Change up your ways that things will be done better. But you'll pick me too. Because you trying to figure out what lady was thick. That's his issue. Not, yeah. He not gonna change doing his cookie cutter because he's grown up in age now. He gonna keep doing that till some lady go stick and find out who lady go stick with his antics. Yes. Fake emotions. Stick with his antics. And now the antics not lying and the people are sitting here look like, is he for real? What? Is he for real? Like what we doing here for? They was not buying it. None of us were buying it. Saying act like I said stop it. Stop it. If you change your attitudes, you change up your ways, and hit Tasia. This was her moment. This was Tasia's moment. Because she said, if I'm the third wheel, Corey, if I'm a if I'm a third wheel, Corey, if I'm a third wheel, Corey, if I'm a third wheel, Corey, I said, girl, calm down. Yes, I do agree to yes, they did not highlight your connection with Corey. And I guess they feel like he was hiding you because I think something is off of him socially. Yes, I think something is off on him socially. Yes, doing so much. I don't know what the hell he was raised up or how he growing up, but something did damage on him. Somewhere along the line, somebody did damage on him. They think what he was doing is okay. And I think he probably was hired to see her because she was a bigger woman. It could give a straight answer to not nan question he had asked going on around the bush. Yeah, he's talking about Corey and talking about Frank. Because they both was doing the same thing. Yeah, Corey could answer the question. Yes. Go on around in circles. I said, why are we going to A to Z instead of going right to the A to B? Like, what we doing? Go all around. Child. So Phil and Sydney is exclusive dating. That's good. Hope they make it last. At the end of the day, I do want people to make it last. Listen, if I'm not in a relationship, I just want y'all in a relationship. Let's expire me. Sure. But Aisha and Dante are together. They have their highs and lows like every relationship, but they are strong together right now. And I like how she said that, yes, sometimes when you upset, give him space and then come table with it. Because sometimes when you do in your mindset of upset and angry, if people kept badgering, sometimes you need your time, space to calm down and get back to it. Because, sometimes people don't want to let it go. They kept hammering, and then went away, and then you realize why they went away. No, give me some time. Give me a break. We could talk about this. And I like that she did that. It's like, I like Aisha. Like I said, I had drawn to Aisha since day one. I mean, not the wigs, but herself. But Aisha Dante, we'll see how that goes with those two. And Walter, Sabrina, I said, Walter, yes, you do like the young women. Don't act like don't play. Don't sit here and play in her face. Now, I didn't listen to the Blue Black Book, but based on the Bonnie Blue show, and when she was saying that Walter felt like he needs to pick a woman that he could control and build up, I said, oh, so that's the case. You do want the younger ones, because they will have some capacity and mindset to challenge you to be well set in their own desires, and their own well-being, and their own establishment and existence to be good without a man trying to fix them. And Sabrina is well established with her own, and where the hell she knows what she wants and do to be having any man trying to fix her up. So no. Yes, you do a connection with Sabrina, but yet you was not calling and texting her. You kept saying, oh, she could call you, she could call you, she could call you. Yes, she could call you, but the whole point is that you should be hitting her up as well. And call her, you don't barely do that. So why, if she could keep calling you, but you don't hardly call her? And that's the problem I have. Like, dude, I'm usually a nice person. I used to always hit people up and say, how y'all doing? All stuff like that, all these people. And then I realized, I said, why I keep doing this all the time first? When I stopped doing that, I barely had any people hitting me up. And I said, that's cool. I'm in my peace. Listen, I did all this by myself. Ty, you did all this? Yes, by myself. And I don't even know you hit me up. Shoot. I don't need you to hit me up for no sex. I don't need you to hit me up for nothing. I'm good. And every time you keep hacking me, I say, I don't know. I'll let you know. I don't know. I'll let you know. I don't know. I'll let you know. Did you see Camille's face with Aisha? Yes, Camille was all squashed up. It's like, all bothered. I said, girl, why you bothered? Got your man right there. Why you bothered? You want to Dante yourself too? No, I don't think she wanted. She wanted to clean it. She's threatened. But still, you clearly bothered. Why we did all this? That's what I'm saying. Shoot. Like, see, we here. That's what we like. We here. That's what we family. Because I said, listen, don't keep bothering me. No. So when I stopped doing it, I barely. The only person who hit me up, and I'll hit them up too, Mom, my brother. And I had more conversation with y'all than I had some of my own family. So it is what it is. You create your family you have. And that make me going. Between my job, here, all that stuff, my life is good. That's what it is. If somebody happen to come through, somebody have to come through. But at the end of the day, I'm not chasing anyone. If we don't give that equal, same way, if you want me to keep hitting you up, hit me up too. And even then, I still might hit you up and watching the blue every. I said, how you doing? What's going on? I said, then you said, oh, we need to see each other. I said, I ain't saying about all that. I just said, how you doing? I ain't saying about you seeing each other because you better hit me up. We ain't seeing each other now, bitch. But let's move on. Yes, but Camille was very pressed. She was definitely pressed about what Aisha was talking. I said, girl, stop squashing up your face. Because unlike you, she didn't have to force nobody to be with her. Aisha was secure enough for herself to not manhandle a man to be with her. She know her what she truth and she know what she wants. And I like how when she sat down and talked to Fika Dante, cousins, whatever, and they're trying to make her feel like she was wrong for wanting to Fika traditional lifestyle. No, she said, if he take care of the household, I take care of him. Oh, so well, my mother was sick. She was a single parent, so she take care of everything. I said, because she had to take care of everything. She goes to a single parent. Nobody was around her. But she in a household with a husband. And he didn't seem like he was upset about that. He said, okay, I know what she was. And then she said she helped out too. She didn't say she going to be take care of done everything. But she said, yes, he could take, if he take care of me, I take care of him. You'll try to make me feel bad with my choices, my decisions, because your mom was one way. I said, I'm not your mom. And get out your feelings. I'll make this so lively with a Fika Trash reunion. But what else was said at the reunion? And then Zadia was smiling face Zadia was like, oh, can we talk about our connections? I said, well, we need to talk about your Naeem connection. What up? Your connection was Naeem and Dante. Dante took Aisha, you and Naeem, that's cool. He eliminated himself because you was eliminated, girl. So calm down. Now you're all together. Now he all wants you. All speaking for you. Or before, men was messy. Now all of a sudden, now he talking for you. Now he's not messy. Mm-hmm. What else? Oh yeah, Walter, one of the young women. Yes, he said that. And he wants somebody to control. And it's not because I wanted a kid, all that stuff like that. I would say Sabrina. If Sabrina wanted to, she probably would have just like, listen, she was close over to having a kid, but she's not completely close over having another one. She just want to have another one with someone who's good. But at the same time, she's not too ready to jump on the bandwagon and be another baby. I was there, 46 years old, having another kid. Ain't no wham when I'm trying to sleep. You sleep, we sleep, we both sleeping. Because I'm not waking up. You better wake up if you want this kid so badly. Wake up. The kid's crying. I'm 46 years old. I need my beauty sleep. I need my beauty sleep. I need my beauty sleep. I ain't waking up. Sure. I feed when I feed, and that's it. You do everything else if you want the kids so damn badly. But then again, Walter, you haven't been in a relationship since your wife died. We all know you were slinging your D around. So don't try to act like you get on the show now and try to act like you're all faithful. No, you haven't been faithful. And you want to be all serious. No. If that's the case, you could have got one of Courtney or somebody. If you wanted that badly. But what else on the drag? What else on Ready to Love that was happening? Did I discuss everything that I discussed? Oh yeah, Tyrone. I don't think Tyrone's a bad guy. He just said the wrong things to Kerry. I'm glad he cleared it up with Kerry and say that he should have said it this way. And I said, after looking at Tyrone, it seemed like Tyrone was the only nice guy there. Really the only really nice guy. He just said the wrong thing. He lived in his stuff. He know what he wanted. I think yes, he do need to continue working on his PTSD and all that like that. But other than that, I think he will find someone who really wants him. Because he seemed genuine. He seemed very genuine. And Sean, like you said, you didn't like the process. You didn't like the. I said, did you watch the show before? If you didn't care for the process, you shouldn't have been here. No, what you wanted to show your chest. Get the old ladies riding up with your chocolateness and the bow head and everything. And when you met with Sabrina family, and it went down here. Now, he didn't lie. He speaks his truth. Listen, that's his truth. He said, I pay a bill too. And he was trying to mislead Sabrina because at the end of the day, Sabrina didn't let them know there was a process. It's other people in the process. So that's why I don't like this family meeting and all that stuff. So what are we doing this for? Because in the process, we'll be trying to figure out or solidify our choices. Why are we meeting families and members and all that stuff in the process? No. And this season, it seemed like it was too many of them. We were meeting the ex, we were meeting the family, his family, her family, all his friends. I said, what are we doing all this for? Because at the end of the day, most people can't even figure out who they really wanted to be. All that friend meeting, all that stuff, that should be done after you solidify your choices. But I hope they don't do too much this coming season, Potomac. Hope they don't do that. Because that was clearly too much going on. And with me next time, listen to other people. And that's another thing a lot of people need to do. Will other people experience with someone else? Listen to them. Because how they act in different situations, you will pick up on that. Not just mean you have to accept everything that person's saying, but you have to understand because you don't know what situation that this person might put yourself. You might put that person in, and they may act the same way. All that stuff. So you didn't listen. Because everybody would tell you Frank was not good. This should be the shoulders, Frank. He was shaking that cocktail to the 53rd degree. He was shaking that hell. Oh, Brittany, did I say hi to you, Brittany? Yeah, hey, Brittany. I know I did, but I think I want to say hi again. Hey. All right. I think I was done with Ready to Love. Oh, no, I'm not. I said I was going to introduce some new people. See? Let's go on. The cover season is done, y'all. So anything else about them, let them know. Let's do the ladies first. So they said this season let's cover all my face. Let me do something over here. So they said this season gonna be more about quality over quantity. But then in the trailer, you say you're gonna introduce new singles in the blind dates. So how much of a quality are you talking about? You go quality because you're only reducing the number of people. But then in the trailer, we see people kissing each other. We see people going in the same bed with each other. I said, "Oh, y'all showing us y'all sleeping around." Because at the end of the day, we all do know that most of the people probably have slept with each other or screens. But now we got to be on screen seeing it. I mean, we ain't gonna see the porn, but still, it's like that. But yeah, they were doing lounge cheat. I was like, "Oh, we going to bed together and everything. What we doing here?" All right. It seemed like in the cabin too, so I don't know where they at. But this is not a result kind of type of thing. I don't know, but we'll see. So here go the ladies. First impressions: who y'all started liking, who y'all don't. I mean, hope it's big enough so y'all can see. But the top left right here is called Precious, the whole red. Precious, what you doing here, Precious? We got Precious. We got Keena next to her. I hope the people actually have real jobs. That's what I'm saying. That just made up jobs. They was saying, "Oh, we are software engineer and designer." When you don't think of Facebook, or Twitter influencer. I love the result. Yeah, I did like the result too. If they would have changed it up a little bit, but at the end of the day, the result would think to me was the best because everybody was under one roof. It was no behind the things that we need to see. I mean, there's stuff that we didn't still know, but at the same time, it was still under one roof. So we got Precious. They look boring. So we got Precious, and then next we got Keena. The next to Keena, we got Tiffany. That's Tiffany. We got Joy. I don't know. I like that little Joy. Joy got a little fiery to her. And Ace. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. Their names got cluttered off. Let me see if this ticker. Yeah, let me cut the ticker off real quick. So we got Ace. I don't know. Ace look like to me. What Ace look like? Does she give you a little bit of Angela Bassett's a little bit? Just a little bit, not too much. I mean, say she could look. She's a resemblance, but she a little bit. I said, go Ace. You may give it a little bone structure and give it a face and everything. And we got Sabrina and Dakia. Dakia look like Simone from freaking Married to Medicine a little bit. I said, Dakia Simone. Look, I ain't gonna nickname already. I'm giving nicknames away. Dakia Simone. All right. She look like Simone a little bit. But I don't know. So far, based on first impressions, yes, make sure you hit that like button and hit that notification bell, y'all. Be notified on my videos and share it as well. First impressions, I seem like I'm drawn to Joy and I'm drawn to Ace so far. Those two is popping out to me. Based on looks, because we don't know what's going on. We get those casting specials and all that stuff. So hopefully we get one before this Friday. But so far, I'm drawn to Joy's and Ace based on their looks. I like Tiffany. I love that smile Tiffany giving. Seems like she's going to be confident. We'll see. And I would say Joy, Chase, Ace, and Tiffany. Those three so far is giving me something. What's your choice? What y'all pick? CM said they all look boring, so she ain't making nobody. Based on first impression, who y'all getting, y'all? I say these three right here. Ace, Joy, and Tiffany. Don't worry, Dominique, so you here. We still like halfway. Oh, we ain't halfway there. We ain't get to the other three shows yet. But listen, you here. Hey, boo. So those three so far is my pick based on physicality and what I like. And I say, yeah, Ace look good. I like the bone structure. I like her thing. I look like she gonna give me something. Joy is giving me fire personality. And Tiffany giving me a little bubbly, joyous kind of look. That's it. But yeah, that's it. That's the ladies. Precious look like she gonna have a mean attitude like Zadia. I don't know. I mean, she looked at the smile, but the whole red on. I said, girl, what you giving? Look, this is the first impressions, y'all. So this is not necessarily mean that's gonna be what they are on the show. But this was giving me too. Keena, I don't know. Keena gave that big girl luxurious. So hopefully they don't give these big girls this bad rep. So I don't think she's big, but I don't think she's big girl. She's thick. So Keena, let's see you serve, girl. Because sometimes they don't give y'all a little justice. And Dakia Simone, I don't know. She looked ratchet, right? Joy, give me that, right? I was all wrong last season. Most of us was on last season. But we was right by Corby though. That 666. We said one for him. It was right by him. So oh yeah, Camille. She's one to move my eyes because I thought Camille was like, oh, I like her being like a girl. She gonna give something. But when she told her she's a runaway bride, or she run away for 3 times after being engaged, I said, oh, good, she'll be a problem. And then she showed herself in this freaking show. So yeah, first impression sometimes like, oh, we gonna buy it. But that's it. Let's go to the men. I'm going with Tiffany. Yeah, Tiffany. Yeah, Tiffany. She gave me some. She gave me that this bubbly vibe. Oh, getting ready for work. Ah, yes, but he making them coins. I'm going with Tiffany. Yes. I'm just here getting ready for work. All right, so let's go to the men. And after that, we're going to move on to Drag Race. Let me take this off. So the top left, we got Clifton. Next is Laverne. Oh, not Laverne. Not Laverne, boy. Not Laverne. Don't give me the old name Laverne. Shit, what the hell? We freaking with dress socks is going on. Don't give me that old school slipping with dress socks kind of sex. No, we not doing that. Then we get Tori. Then we got Fernando. Then we got Demetrius. Then we got Willie or Wally. And then we got Paul. Ooh, these are some old souls names. We got Paul, Laverne, Fernando, Clifton. All right. Let me see. Let me stop that. Maybe Laverne might be giving you rugged around the edges when we see him in the scenes. But right now, he gave me a little figure, Mr. Suits and Tie kind of man. Ain't gonna give me anything else. Hopefully, he gives some body or something like that. I don't know. I hope he got some personality and not no strict, oh, I can control you type of girl. Bye. Ooh. I don't know who I'm drawn to. A lot of these guys with beards again. It's like they love the guys with beards, huh? I guess that's an expectation of when you get older in your 30s and 40s. You need to have a beard. No baby face going on here. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, right? Like I said, Laverne. Dusty, right? You can see him. You know my words real well. Because I always say does somebody look dusty. Like that guy from last season, the one that was playing the piano. Oh yes, and yeah, barely get him. What was his name? Carrington? Not Carrington. Somebody else. What was his name? Doesn't matter because he wasn't on point. But he did look like him. The one who played the piano. Yes, he did look like him. Demetrius. I like Demetrius' chocolate skin. You know, the chocolates and I like that. But Tori looked like he will give me. Tori looked like he got that locks that he can put it. I think in the trailer he has his thing down and he was looking good. So I was saying, all right, Tori, let me see. Let me give it to Tori. First impression, I might give Tori. I said Demetrius. But then again, they give the dark skin brothers sometimes a bad rap. They could be at the players, doing all that stuff. And I said, oh my gosh. But even Tori, I said Tori, Demetrius, and Clifton. Yeah, Clifton. Yeah, I was like, what the hell? Just because he's standing out. What, he want to show his tattoos? Nobody want to see those tattoos. What you try to give? You try to give like you rugged and stuff like that? You don't want to be. You don't want to follow the quota. But then again, I was looking at Clifton. I said, "Oh, Clifton might be a good guy." Even though it made mislead us, make it think that he's that bad douchebag. So I would say Tori, Demetrius, and Clifton, even though because he's different, and it seemed like he might get. But I don't know. I can't do Fernando. Paul, he seems okay, but Wiley, no. So I said Tori, Clifton, and Demetrius. Yeah, but Clifton, you need to speak up. Why you not having no suit on? Clifton and Fernando looking like a little snack true tea. Clifton Fernando. Oh, okay. I like tattoos. I highlight. He was showing the tattoos. He said he showed the big balls. I said, "Oh, you gonna hug me and pick me up and hug me and stuff like that? Oh, you gotta be careful to be squeezing my behind. I'm skinny and petite. You can't be doing that." All of the guys got suits on. Clifton is giving food truck owner. I'm here for it. That's what I'm saying. Like he giving the freaking dentist treatment. Oh no, we can't have a dentist going on here. Not the dentist with the hot dog stuff like that. Oh no. All right, so my pick is Tori, Demetrius, and Clifton. Those are my drawn out people that I look like based on looks. So we'll see. I don't know. Paul look like he might have that smooth talk going on with him right there. He might could talk to you so nicely, so deeply that you would say, "Oh my gosh," you don't even know what he be saying. Sometimes he may say, "Oh my god, he sounds so deep." Get hot about it. Now, Wiley look like he's a comedian. I don't know. I just give me comedic vibes with Wiley. I mean, maybe because it's nice smile he got on, but he give me comedic vibes. So I don't know if he's gonna be the comedic of the group. You know, there's always that one guy who always like to make fun and play around all the time. And I don't know, but that's it. So those are guys and those are ladies. It's 7-7, and they did say they're gonna introduce new singles as the show go along for blind dates. So we don't know when they're gonna give that and all that stuff like that, but we'll see how this goes. That's what I'm saying. He looked like he was smooth talking behind into your credit card statements. And she's like, oh yeah, on statements on one of your credit card because he was trying to G stream you and like give you the D so good and talk so smoothly that you just miss. You just like, oh my gosh. No, he didn't spend my money. I gave it to him. I said, "Nah, girl, don't be thinking nice like that." Mm-hmm. Or no, he didn't spend money. I bought it for him. I spent my own credit card up for him. I said, "No, girl, you sound crazy." So like that, I like. That's it. We're ready to love, y'all. And Ready to Love new season will be this Friday on it's on Potomac area. So Ready to Love Potomac. I'm gonna keep calling it Ready to Love Potomac. All right, let's get into Drag Race. So I did introduce the second set of ladies. So I'm going to introduce them and I'm going to talk about the third episode and how I feel about the ladies overall. And then try not to be long because to me, Drag Race is something you need to visualize, see it. Because it was so many looks. Because this week was ball, one way, and each person had 3 looks. So it's very hard to remember every one of these people's looks. So I'm going to only tell what's that stood out to me and everything. But just talk about overall about the episode. Let's do that. Let's go there. Ooh, on my face. Drag Race 1308. That's too many black folks for Potomac. That's what I'm saying. Sure. It is a DC, DMV area because they say DC. They still film around DC, but it's a Pacific Potomac because they kept saying Ready to Love Potomac. So I will see. So this was the second ladies, right? Because the last week I introduced the first set. If y'all don't remember correctly who they are, was June Jambalaya, Alyssa Hunter. They got Lion Story. Then we got Bosco. And they got Willow Pill. They got Kerry Colby. And then we got Cornbread. Right there. That was the first set of ladies. The second set of ladies. To be honest, y'all, the second set of ladies did way better than the first set of ladies. And I think overall, the second set of ladies was given. And you could give them personalities. They dressed kind of better and everything. And they did something. So I was like, I enjoyed the second set of ladies episode than the first because a lot of these ladies gave something. And they really was well polished. And they did the damn thing. All right? So right here, this is Maddie Morphosis. This is the one that was a controversy about this before the show aired. Remember we talked about this, is that he's the straight heterosexual drag queen, all that stuff. Yes, he have a girlfriend. He been with her for 4 years, and she's supportive. That's what I say. I would say, listen, if you got someone who supports your style, because drag is an art, it's entertainment, it brings money. So if he does that for the side and it brings money for the household, what's the shame that we should complain about? At the end of the day, drag is an art. It's not tied to one sexuality. I mean, yes, drag came out of gay people and stuff like that. Many gay people are drag queens, but um, not every gay people are drag queens. It is that many drag queens happen to be gay. That's all the thing is to be it. But the umbrella of drag is so broad now. You could be straight drag, you could be trans man, you could be gay man, trans woman. Drag is an art form, and anybody could be drag. That's where the whole exclusiveness started coming in. Because earlier in the season, RuPaul, he was only sticking to people who just drag, men who does drag, and he was not including anything else. And after a while, he started including things to the show. So that's why he changed the word to ladies, best woman win to best drag queen win, because now it's all exclusive, right? So little history going on. Metamorphosis. And you know what? I'm gonna talk about something because Diabetes was so diarrhea with the mouth, and it seemed like she was trying to out this person, even though Wu just said it. But still, it seemed like you try to low key try to say something about that. And you kept references about it and kept talking about it. I said, girl, like, what you want? Do you want his penis? Do you want something about him? Like, what the hell you keep talking about? Because you do know, he does know metamorphosis. But still, you so hell bent by bringing the story up all the time on screen. Calm your behind down, boy. Next is Jasmine Kennedy. She's a dancing queen, no passion dancing queen. Another one of those. Then we got Deja Sky, one of the big girls. Yes. Lady Camden. Lady Camden drag styles like Spice Girls. She keeps saying quoting she's a 6th member of Spice Girls. I don't know what kind of Spice Girl you will be, but that's Lady Camden's thing. That she inspired by pop and everything. So that's her drag aesthetics. Next is Angeria Paris Van Michaels. Angeria is a pageant girl queen down. The gals, very polished with her looks. Very polished with her looks. I said, all right, go ahead, Angeria. Next we give Georges. Georges, you always got that beauty queen, and Georges is one of those. She came with the whole ponytail, very clean looking. The next is, yes, Jasmine does give Alyssa Edwards, and that's it. Yes, it does give Alyssa Edwards, definitely. And Diabetes, right here. I think the show's gonna do mighty good. I think that he will win, but I think he's gonna learn so much now after that bitch gonna shut it down on All Stars. Yes, and they might bring him back All Stars. Jasmine, he's jealous because Straight Man is coming up in there and slaying all of that. That's imitating him. That's what I was saying. I was like, Diabetes, you was so diarrhea of the mouth. And your name suits you because you was so hell bent to even talk about. Then when he mentioned that gold star thing, I said, I never heard that term before. Listen, I never heard that term. Is a gold star someone who never had sex with the opposite sex? I said, okay. And I said, why are you saying that? I was like, what was your reason? Like, I don't know other people, like, people didn't know the tea, but us who really watching this, I was like, you low-key try to say something. You try to low-key out him. But, Wu already said it, and everybody heard what Wu said, oh, well, you the first, because it's a conversation. I think he was ready to talk about it, and, Wu always spill the tea sometimes anyway on his show because he doesn't want people to come out about it. He said, what's going on? Tell me what sickness you have, all that stuff. Because he always asks the questions, and I think that's questions that they was asked before they be comfortable to talk about it. I think he would say nothing and they're not comfortable to talk about it. Angie or Cornbread is my 2 picks for the win. Oh, yeah, Angie or Cornbread. Yes. To me, Cornbread looks this week wasn't given that much. That ball looks that she gave, especially that wedding gal, I said, what the hell was that? But other than that, Cornbread is a good competitor and all that stuff. We'll see what more she gives. But hope she don't turn out be so great in the beginning and then she starts slacking. So this was second set of ladies. And after the competition, ladies gonna go home. So we thought. So basically, we went through 2 weeks for them to have 7 and 7, eliminate 2 girls, which was Diabetes, right here, and Orion story. Right here. To bring them back in the competition to do the ball. I was like, that was a slap. I said, why we go through all this emotions, Rue? Like, why we they gonna let them stay home and let them stay home? Just how you they could have do it better. And I was glad when he said it like that. That's what I was saying. Yeah, Rue did say it in a way that was like, damn, everybody said, gosh, Rue, you just go straight like that. Well, you know, you're the first heterosexual drag queen. They said, oh, you straight? All that hurt his term. And Hegel Diabetes was all, I said, stop grinning for. What are you grinning for? What the hell are you grinning? Like, you was like, he came out. I said, so what? What? Like, you want to win Nobel Peace Prize for being the first one to know about it? Like, come on now, stop it. You know, I owe dramatic things because that's what he was giving me. Sure. Like, he was so sitting here, like, it was out. And everybody said, oh, yes. I was like, oh, boy. But, the ladies did a face photo shoot in Big Bow at Tic Tacs. Last week they did a face photo shoot in a spinning wheel. Now this time was a photo shoot in a Tic Tacs, and Algeria won. You know, she was giving the looks and everything. And I said, I believe that she won because she did gave. She gave. And that's that. They did a talent show, and Deja Sky, he was horrible. That shit is routine. I said, how you gonna do a routine like that? That was dumb. And you try to be comedic, and then it was horrible. Cam did a ballet kind of number, and RuPaul said a ballet get me boring, girl. Don't get me bored. Don't make me bored. And she said, okay, but she did okay. Algeria did her own original number, just like Cornbread did her own original number, and she did it. And it would come to the point that everybody was singing her song. Check, check, money, check, dollars, check. And I said, all right, give it a song, I hear that. All right. Georges did a dance number, lip sync dance number. Also, it was good, you know, a dancer queen. Jasmine also was a dancer queen, and Jasmine was back flipping to the split, high air to the split. I said, girl, shit, I used to split a lot too. I think I still do it, but damn. I just bring back memories when I used to just bounce in the split, just bounce in the split. But that's what it was given. And what else happened? Maddie the guitar, she actually played the guitar, but it felt like it was so metal, it didn't give us levels. Until she came to the thing, was like, with the guitar. I said, oh, that was different. But you could just push it up, because it gave me like, pick it up. And Diabetic did a pink number, get the party started. And even Wu would tell us, listen, you gonna give us a lip sync. How they gonna represent you? Give us something about you. And all you did a lip sync and just had a top hat revealed, a party, fling, revealed, and that's it. So it was kind of basic. So at the end of the day, Diabetic and Deja was in the bottom two. The reason why I said I want to enjoy watching it with y'all so y'all can get the visualization, because I can talk about it. I can do a review and talk about it, but it's not great till you see the pictures with it, because you can get to know what the hell is there unless you watch the show yourself. And then we have what I talked about earlier. VH1 is acting funny with all these ads, and then they start buffering all the time. I said, VH1, get your app together. Because it was stupid. Every time we would get close to the end, it got to stop with the buffering. I told my mom was there, and I think somebody else was there, and that was like doing it weird. I said, damn, come on. Sure, it was getting me upset. VH1, get your app together, because you do that. I said, why you can't be owned in Bravo when you don't have no ads? They show the whole episode straight with no ads. Clear as day. No stopping, no nothing. They have the little, like, you know, pause out, next scene. And they cut the ads out. Like, come on, you got the most money. This is a streaming app. So we keep the ads on the television, DVR. Keep the website clear of ads and let us watch the shit. But let's go. So VH1 is funny. So I don't think we're gonna be able to watch RuPaul Drag Race that much because VH1 is acting up. So that's that. So episode 3, all the ladies came back because they brought back Alliance Story and Diabetes. There was 2 who was eliminated. So everybody was like, "What? You get a second chance? Really?" I know sometimes it's just a slap in the face, but at the same time, you got to be comfortable. Because at the end of the day, anything can happen, and it's rules. So you got to respect the unexpected. And y'all watch enough of these seasons to know that sometimes he throws twists and turns in his competition. Oh. Hey, don't talk bad about VH1. I'm not watching Bravo. I'm not watching Bravo that much either. I mean, I probably will try to watch Candy's spinoff and give her props. But even though it's on Bravo Network, but I would say, listen, Candy Game, I'm gonna try to watch it, and we can talk about it as well. It come in March, so give us some time to give a break to give us a break from this Porsche thing, because y'all notice I haven't really reviewed that last episode. I ain't gonna review that shit. That shit was stupid. We can talk about it on Discord if you want to talk about it, because we can talk about it. But we ain't watching that bull crap. Porsche got my nerves all the way together. Especially when it comes to Dennis and the co-parenting. I said, no, we ain't gonna be the dissy chick. It don't be the rich dissy chick going on here. Act like Simon's the father. I said Simon's nobody but a little freaking Snoopy dog, little puppy eyes ass mother. Let me come move on. I'm about to go off. I ain't want to go off like that. All right, but I'm trying to support Candy and her show. Okay, Joy, Bertha, the sisters, they give too. So they brought all the ladies together. And here was the twist of this season, right? Everybody was here about what is chocolate, this chocolate, this chocolate, this chocolate. Portia Family Lies plus Aunt Liz. Yes, right? Oh my gosh. Aunt Liz was rolling her thing and was like, what the hell? I put myself in this situation. What Portia, my niece, what the hell are you doing? Right? So everybody was know about what this chocolate, what's this chocolate factory, what this chocolate candy coming from. Let me take the picture off a little bit. And here go the chocolate came in play. So the thing is, y'all know, at the end of this thing, we'll make decision who's the Shantae to stay and who's Shantae to wait. He's still gonna do that. But it's a layer of twist going on. So every one of the queens go pick a chocolate. They go sign their names and sign their names next to the chocolate, so it won't mix up and no mix haps going on. And your chocolate is yours to have, to hold. You cannot open it, none of that stuff. At the end of the week, the 2 bottle. The 2 bottle queens will battle it out, lip sync for their life. Whoever's getting eliminated will have to open their chocolate, and their chocolate is gold. They get to Shantae, they stay, even if they get they lose a lip sync. And if it's chocolate, they get shashed away. So anybody could have saved. Right, Tracy? Anybody could get saved and everything, right? So it's 14 queens. At any moment, one of these ladies, could get a second or third chance to repeat the competition, even after they lose a lip sync. So that's it. Okay, that's a different twist. So now when you freaking, you gotta do your all to stay in the competition, because when you're in the freaking bottom, now your fate is on the hands of chocolate. I said, what the hell on having fate of chocolate? I better eat that day after you say I'm going home. Unless it's not eatable, but shit, child portion can be ass. Can be ass from laughing at Candy Me the lies. Oh no. Oh, so that's the twist. I said, okay, that's interesting. So people gonna be in the edge in the seat when it comes to lip sync. If you're in the bottom and you don't want to go home and you lose the lip sync, and you're gonna see if the chocolate can save you or not. I said, all right. And it's only one gold. It's only one gold chocolate out of all the 14. So only one person will get saved again. So I said, all right. So here's the ball scene. Group A and Group B will both have their own separate balls. And ball, ball, one way to one way, with 3 looks each. I said, oh, that's a lot of looks, right? But every time you do ballroom scenes, he does do 3 looks. So the Group A will be, let me show the group again. Group A will be hide and chic ball, meaning it's going to be mostly animal prints, zebra prints, leopard prints, or animal prints. So the first look will be zebra print resort. Second look will be leopard evening gown down, and the last look will be wedding inspired animal print look. That's that. Group B will be red, white, and blue ball. Meaning the first look will be red hot resort. The second look will be evening gown down, all white. And the third look will be wedding gown with red, white, and blue. Right? Because I said it's a lot of looks and everything. The people who stood out to me was Willow Pill stood out to me. Angeria definitely stood out to me with her polished looks. I said, all right, Angeria, you could sew down, girl. Who else looks give me? Some of the safe girls with looks as well was good. Based on the top, those was the top 2 to me. Willow for first Group 1 and Andrea for Group 2 both gave me great looks. And Willow Pill gave her she looked like she was gonna sell the resort. She ain't gonna be in the resort. She gonna sold this resort, or she owned the resort. The second look of Willow, what was it? Oh, she with the black on black kind of thing. She went the black leopard print with the black thing. It worked for her. Cause everybody else gonna go the safe route. She went the black route, and it worked definitely well for her. And then her wedding look, it looked like it was a pants kind of wedding. To be honest, a lot of wedding suits they look like wedding gown. To me, I said it's a wedding gown, y'all. Throw it up. What's up with these jumpsuits? Is all some of y'all was doing, but whatever. I guess some of y'all was going to joke to the altar kind of wedding gowns, not to joke to the walk down the aisle wedding gowns. Sure. The horrible ones, yes, I do agree that June Jambalaya looks, and sometimes we understand that a lot of people's strong suits was not sewing. And since they added sewing challenge in RuPaul Drag Race, it always going to be part of the show. Just like when they started adding Snatch Game. Y'all know it's coming. So, and y'all pretend y'all have making looks. But actuality, I think some of these people can make the sound challenge right in there, but I think some of these people got looks that's already been made. Because I said, ain't no way y'all did all that, and that took not a few time spent y'all had. But listen, I'm not there in the show, so I can't give you if that is true or not. But I think some of the looks have been made with someone else, and they was pretending to sew that shit together themselves. But June Gemini could tell she wasn't a soul seamstress, so she just put her look together. The first look like it was stupid to me because it looked like her dress and skirt was rising up, and it didn't look fitting. And all the other looks, I was like, oh my gosh. But I ain't like when who said her hair. And the second one didn't look like it was her hair. It was fake hair. I said, the hair, I don't know what kind of, everybody else's hair was fake too. What the hell's going, what is given, what is give? But listen, I'm not an expert. I don't know what the hell going on there. But overall, June Jambalaya looks did not look great at all. Maddie looks as well was okay, but it wasn't given as much as the other ladies. And Maddie first look, yes, it gave a little. It didn't give like hot fashion. It gave like thrifty store kind of look. And then second look with the whole white with the stars on stuff, that was okay. It's like if you're gonna go something so big out of bang with the first look you gave, when you had the me with Marie Antoinette kind of look with the head off, and you would walk with your head on your arms. I said, oh my gosh, that must give a lot of back movements because you got to walk like this. Yeah, sometimes I think they have the basis that they work on because some looks are amazing. Yes, because I think they have like some of the looks that is probably pre-made. Because I do think, and I think somebody said that too. These ladies already know the looks they're gonna have throughout the season. because they give them the categories. So they already had pre-made their looks. It is that how far when they get on a competition, until they showcase their looks, was the determining factor. Because you know how normally they come with a lot of suitcases and bins of their looks. So yes, they already had the looks pre-made. It is that we gotta see if they be able to get to showcase the looks. So they already know the looks that they're in. They already knew what kind of character they're gonna be doing too for Snatch Game. So I guess they work on the looks they already have, and they just add some accessories and stuff like that. Because some of them look so clean. I said, "How y'all get that done? Do that in time span?" I said, "No, y'all already had that looks ready made." But nevertheless, a lot of them did a good job. A lot of them did a good job. There's some looks here and there. That's to say, it's so good to see when you see it yourself, and you can critique it. But that's that. So at the end of the ball, it was down to June Jambalaya and Manny Morphosis in the bottom two, which I kind of agree. They was the kind of the weakest link of it. Willow Pill won. If y'all know, Willow Pill looked like a. Don't get me wrong, Willow Pill is given, but people underestimate Willow Pill because kind of give it a little boyish kind of drag. Right there, look like, you see that the one with the flip flops right there, you know, the whole white, right there. That's Willow Pill. And Algeria was also serving great looks. They could have had a double win because they both was given, but they gave it to Willow Pill right there. That's Andrea. And so the bottom two was June Jambalaya and Maddie Morphosis. Y'all, the lip sync sometimes. You have to lip sync to the song, y'all. You don't have to do too much to the song if it doesn't require for you to do too much for the song. And that's the biggest critique of the lip sync challenge because a lot of people say, y'all just do the antics. And sometimes the antics can help you win. But this time, it worked against you because June Jambalaya, I don't know what the hell you was doing, girl. That song did not match for you to do all that stuff around the stage that you was doing. This girl, because I forgot the name of the song. If y'all can remind me the song, what it was, because it was so bad at song. It wasn't too hype for you to be dancing or that. It's supposed to give you emotions and feelings to go with the song, give all that. And that's how it's supposed to be. Some of the things you don't need to do too many movements. You got to give with the face and the movements. And that's what Maddie was given. And that's why I understand why Maddie won, because June Jambalaya, you basically took your thing, you took off the wig. That's one thing you did. Your figure dress was falling down. You had your bra showing, all that stuff. You dropped your figure dress, part of your dress on the ground so that somebody could slip on it. Then you up here rolling around, doing all this with a split on the stage. And then and you took off your shoes, girl. And then he said, "Well, you took off your shoes, girl. That's like a no." So you were doing all that. She thought she was winning because she was doing all the theatrics. And I would say, no. You could have did what Maddie was doing and stand still and give. Like you did last time. When you won the lip sync last time, you was giving that. What happened to that last time? And you want to give all these flopping around. You flopping around the stage. I think Ru said it. Ru said, "Wow, Jude, like, what we doing here?" And I said, "Wait a minute." I know Ru was like, this girl's doing the most. Like, what the hell are you doing all that for this song like this?" And I said that was disappointing. I was definitely disappointed with June because you just kind of threw your competition away by doing all of that for a song like that. Oh my gosh. Yeah. She was doing the most. And you don't need to keep doing splits and dips and all that stuff just to get your message quote with the lip sync. You got to match the song. If the song requires you doing all that antics and theatrics and dancing, it requires, but this song didn't. It didn't. You had to just give the movements in the face and the motions and stuff that that's Maddie was giving. And you was just flopping around the stage, going around the area. You was doing this. I said, all that spinnings and twirls. I said, girl, calm your behind down. Like, and when she was just giving that, and I said, girl, relax, June. That song did not quiet that at all. And I wish I could get the new song title because y'all can put it down, y'all. Because if y'all listen to it, then y'all can tell you that I was right. That song did not need to give all that movements like that, girl. So June was the first Well, technically the third girl to get eliminated, but who the first official girl to get eliminated who's not coming back because her chocolate was chocolate, so it was not gold. So she's sashaying away. And that was it. That was Drag Race, y'all. I was like, child. We're gonna continue to watch it and we're gonna continue to review it and see what it gets because that wasn't it. Child. All right, y'all. Let's move on. Two ladies who list. Let me get off of this. $140.35. All right, yeah. So how many of y'all saw the recent episode? I think last night I watched this episode on my Discord, and I think only one or two person came in and watched it with me. But ladies who listen Atlanta, yes, it's good. I'm enjoying it. I'm still enjoying the show. It's not bad. I just want to not to really focus too much on the drama too much, but it always gonna give. That's the formula of a lot of these reality TV shows. But show us more of the figure porn, not porn, the house porn and the figure condos and the houses. Because I was so admired watching them. I said, oh my God, look nice. Because I'm not gonna be aspiring to get no house myself like that. I don't got the money like that. I don't got the means of money. No man, no ham, no turkey, no cheese, not like that. But it's good, nice to watch it. Sure, but I just showcase more of that. Let's see it. We don't have to sell it. Let's just see it. Sure. Of course, we want to sell it, but still, let us see the houses and stuff like that. Especially that condo that guy did, Michael Bocci. The only thing about it, because he did a lot of work on that house, and I know he was kind of worried about how the house go sell because who can afford it when he's putting that thing. But I would think they slick trying to put off Candy show trailer like we forgot about Jen. Oh, child. Yes, I did see it. I meant to say house porn, but I said porn. Chill. Oh, why would they slick? Oh yeah, none of us forget. And yes, they do think they slick. They try to put that out there. And say, oh yeah, we got something for y'all. Y'all like candy. We like candy, but at the same time, girl, no, we forget about that post. And that's what a lot of people is not watching Salt Lake City anymore because you make no statements about it. But y'all be quick to make a statement about everything else, right? So no, we're not watching that. No, I will watch Candy Gang show. But that with that Salt Lake City, no, forget it. I don't care about that show anymore. And she's back. Every lady's back. The only person who's not back filming right now is Mary. So I'm showing that she did say it. Yes, I did say it. It just came out. I admit the house didn't come out the word. The house didn't come out so quickly, fast enough. Yeah. So ladies who list. So if y'all don't remember the ladies again, this is Tiana. This is Tiffany. This is Kira. This is Kiana. Right here. This is Crystal. Ugh. And this is freaking Robin. All right. So it started off when it ended off last week. You trigger, Robin. You triggered. Stop saying that to me, Robin. Stop saying that to me, Robin. All right, listen, Robin. Granted, you should not be putting your hands on Crystal. You shouldn't put your hands on Crystal. But I do understand as you supposed to be best friends with Crystal, that your best friend antagonizes you like that and keep egging you on in front and kind of embarrassing you in front of the other ladies. It is upsetting because at the end of the day, I don't want my best friend to try and embarrass me like that in front of people like that when you're supposed to be having my back. So doing all that, you trigger. Don't want her background story, which I don't think you really know her background story because you kind of say you trying to understand now that, oh, maybe it's more than I don't know. Because listen, yes, Dominique, I don't want friends like her either. Because according to people staying on Twitter and stuff like that, what Crystal we see Crystal is how Crystal is in real life. She's not that freaking a friend material. She's like an associate material. And she will step on your toes to get to the top. Because remember last week I told you what she did to Tiffany when Tiffany was having her third child, and Crystal called Tiffany and said, I know you have a baby and everything, but can you just give me your listings and I can just work for you the listings for you because I know you can just take care of your child? I thought, she didn't go to school for that long time to be selling real estate for you to try to take her listings while she's having a child and she taking care of her child. She can still do that and work her listings to make her money for her food on her table for her kids and her husband. We're not going to do is try and come here and try and have a email conversation with me and trying to tell me, give your listings so because I have a child. No, we're not doing that. And it seems like next week she's going to have to sit down with Kira or somebody and say, oh, give your listings to me. Or at least do something, or work your listings with me, knowing that, I think Kira, no, it's two closing attorneys. And I think Kira mostly closed with Tiffany. Yes. And try to work with that. Or Tiana. It was one of those girls. I think she was caught talking to Kira. And try to get Kira business and try to work Kira with her alone. And not work with Tiffany. I said, Chrissy, you sound like a little haterish going on. Like, what's going on here? But based on people saying that Crystal's the way she is, so she's not that innocent that people make it seem like the reason why people like is on her side more than Robin. No, not me, because I see a lot of people who really know what Crystal's doing. People say that Robin does too much, and I do sometimes. I do, Robin. I think you do need to work on your emotions a little bit more and work on not being explosive because a friend like that could lit the fire and get you explosive, and then people will look at that and see that, oh, why is she stacking up? Why is she up there sitting, standing up, hitting this girl in the hand? Why is she standing up, towering over her? What's she doing all that? Not knowing that Crystal was gaslighting this girl this whole time and not in the fire. And I'm glad that Tiana and Tiffany clocked her behind, especially Tiana, because she said, what you doing? You know what you're doing, girl. You're not sitting here being innocent, act like you were trying to help the situation. You was egging the fire. You were fueling the fire with your matches and burning the light thing and not just escalate the situation. You made it worse. And how you upset your friend like that, saying you just trigger Robin, you trigger Robin, you trigger Robin. I said, girl, go on the hood like that with saying you trigger. You be ass triggered on the floor, rolling around, act like you don't know what the hell happened to you, be knocked out and say, oh girl, get up, what you doing? She said trigger to this girl. You know, she wrapped so tight. And I like making that fun of it, but trying to make it a light situation. Like, let's Crystal, what you're doing is antagonizing. You know what you're doing, and especially it's coming hurt from a best friend than from any other ladies. Now, other ladies will say trigger. I think Robin probably wouldn't pay her no mind. They say, okay, whatever, you trigger, go back and forth. But as a best friend, that's why I think we all thinking that maybe y'all not really best friends. Y'all complain off being best friends on the television because any way you would do all that. Got Robin in yoga crying her heart out because now her friendship with you might be jeopardizing because now she don't even know who you are like that. Knowing that you're pushing her buttons. But Robin, you need to get help and counseling to work on your emotions and the imbalances like that because I'm not just knocking her mental health because it's a serious thing. But as a person, you get older, you need to heal and work on that, especially going to be working on other people. Because he does need to do that. But I don't think that Robin going to be doing that for a group of strangers who's in a business setting with no alcohol going on. Because it was alcohol at the table. They was drinking. Emotions are flying around. She was felt defensive. She was attacked. So it's going to happen like that. But in a business setting, I don't think Robin can handle it because then again, people would say that Robin is a bad business person. And I don't think that is. Yes, and she does talk about Robin a lot behind back. And act like she's not, like she's so innocent and act like she's so better than Robin. I get that better than Robin vibes. Like, oh, Robin had a whole struggle. Y'all don't understand Robin. She went through her struggles, all that stuff. It's okay, but we all go through struggle. I say yes, but nobody's really knocking your struggle and knocking Kiana's struggle and all that stuff like that. Yes, a frenemy. True definition of frenemy. And knocking your struggle. But you gotta understand that she was banned by a lot of females in her family. Her mom kicked her out when she got pregnant around 16. After she revealed that her mom had all three of her kids by the age she was 16. So she don't understand how while her mom will kick her out while she's pregnant with 16, when you did the same thing having us at 16. Threw her out in the street. Because maybe understand probably the mom didn't have the mental capacity or the quip to help Robin in her state because it probably trigger up. You know that word trigger is what we use a lot. But kind of trying to trip her up and make her remind herself when she was at that age. And she can't help you now because she was a child herself. She don't have the tools to help you now. So it was best for her to turn to the side and not deal with you, instead of being there and help you, support you, and guide you through this process and know how to help with the thing. But so be thrown out at 16, had to fend for yourself with the woman who doesn't ban you, and none of your people, none of your aunties or whatever, didn't grab you up and all that stuff. The reason why I understand that, because person told me, my mom, she told me how she was growing up and how she was kind of similar to that. She got kicked out of the house and everything and all that stuff, and she had to be raised. And she had other people who helped her raise me and all that stuff. So, we have us close bound because of that. So I do understand the struggles and stuff a woman go through when they get kicked out in their own household, when you're supposed to have a family who's supposed to be loving you and there for you. It's like that, especially when you personally get pregnant not by their own means. And I'm not saying that that's not happen with Robin, but I'm giving you a little hint what happens to Bobby. My mom, but that's a different story. So like that. So that's that. So she's trying to say, I finally understand. I'm trying to understand why I've been. Maybe I think not understand her as much than I think so. I said yes. You probably never really understand her because you always used her as because she had to struggle and I was well to do. Then I could be better than you, and then we could have this issue. And then it was never an issue that you was not performing better than me or you this. Now that I probably was tugging, and then she's out bouncing towards you. Now you have oh my gosh, she was never like this. Like, why she's doing this to me? Like, oh my gosh. And mind you, Kira, you said Robin and Crystal unfollow you. So why the hell after Tiana got your ass Crystal together? Because Crystal said, you don't know her. Tiana, mind your business. You don't know what's going on here. You don't know Robin. Clearly, you don't know Robin. You don't know Robin. So Tiana and Tiffany definitely clocked what Chris is doing. And I said, nah, that's not. And you know how that funny, it was funny that Tiana said, girl, I would never do you like that. It was loud as hell. I said, girl, yeah, you better make sure you said that to the kid, but they can hear you. Girl, I would never do you like that. When you're best friend, I would never put you in a situation like that. And you know why? Yeah, she was doing that. I would never put you in a situation like that. I would never understand why a child get kicked out for being pregnant. That's when they need you the most. Yes. They do. And that's what they need you the most. And then you gonna understand, and then you don't understand why their mindset. Because even though yes, Robin is good 40s or close to 50s, something like that, it still affects you to this day. And if you haven't been working with going to counseling and all this like that, and you try to heal for yourself, then people will not understand why you react a certain way because they think you crazy, label you crazy. And it's kind of similar. I wish my mom watched the show because she probably would like Robin. My mom went through a similar situation. Now I don't think she got pregnant by 16, well, also like that, but she still got kicked out when she had me, also like that. And it was a true little story. I mean, I don't shame her in my game and say in the back of the story based on what my mom was telling me. But yeah, and it's true because everybody else who helped her raise me could tell me the same story, so it's true. And so and to this day, she still holds on to a lot of things that happened in her childhood. So for people to tell people to get over things, and you don't have the right to act like this way, to do this that way, I said, mind your business because you did not share my shoes. Yes, we will have troubles, but in some situations, it amplifies your troubles as more than you need to be when you don't have the support system, or you don't have the means to help yourself, or you working on healing on your own in your own slow pace. So yes, Robin's working on herself, but she needs to work on more to not to have anybody like Crystal or anybody else get her out of character when you need to be in a professional setting and all that stuff. So that's what she needs to work on. So the hitting on people, you need to stop hitting people, try to stop threatening people and everything. They don't understand you, just move on. Yes, it just depends on both. It is. There's a lot of factors. It depends on the attitude of the person who got pregnant at 16 and the attitude of the parents. Yep. So it affects the mentality. It affects your mental health, and it affects everything about you because when you're supposed to be safe and secure, and when your child is not there, everything else falls in line. And everybody who failed you, that's when she have a hard time with a female. So yes, we do understand that why she was trying to get the business out there. But at the end of the day, the only person who really had an issue with Robin at that time was Kira and Kiana. And Crystal started fueling a fire Tiffany started to understand what been going on, and Tiana was saying, "This is bullshit, crazy. What the hell y'all doing?" Yep. So that's that. So here go Crystal go to therapy session. I said, listen, Crystal, if you're going to heal and go to therapy session, don't come in here and try to lie to your therapist about everything that's happened that you didn't understand why it escalated like that way. Why Robin got so upset. Yes, Robin probably needs to get to outburst with her emotions, but don't sit here and act like you don't understand why the hell she got that way. She sat there, was in a freaking calm space, trying to give her idea. And Kiana said her piece. Kiana didn't understand. Yeah, maybe because she didn't accept Robin's dismissal, because it did felt that way. Maybe that's not probably what Robin's intentions was, but it did felt, and it didn't look like that she was dismissing Kiana's feelings and everything, and make her upset that Robin was kind of ignoring her feelings. Oh, I'm sorry, let's move on. It did felt dismissive, so I do give her that. It did felt like that way, and at the same time, that's a conversation been had in a one-on-one session. Because at the end of the day, Kiana, you hold on to that hurt, whatever you felt for Robin, for a year and never said anything. Yeah, ample time to try to address that situation before the sit down. And y'all didn't notice that she upgraded her freaking contract number from 26 to 29. I said, what is it? Is it 26 contracts or there's 29 contracts? Because that's a different ball game and a different number structure when you add 3 more contracts. Because we always say it was 1,300, no, 13,000. Now it's like 14,000 something with 29 contracts. So what is it? Hoping the next week you're gonna say 32. Because now we realize that you up in the freaking numbers to make Robin feel too bad. Real bad about what she's did. At the end of the day, it was a business transaction. And what a lot of people in real estate saying that Robin charged cheap, but what she normally would have paid if she would have paid somebody else. So if she didn't want to pay that price, why you didn't want to negotiate with the girl? Or as money was thinking that you thought it was supposed to be a favor and you thought it was supposed to be done for free. Not knowing that if Robin hold on to those contracts, even though it was 30 days or whatever, Robin would take full responsibility for any financial troubles if anything happened in the contracts. Why are you transitioning to your own thing when your license is not activated yet? Or trying to get reactivated? She would take responsibility. So not only she would be financially responsible, if any one of the properties will have it closed on the her watch, if it's your listings, you probably would have waited way more than what she was asking you for. So hopefully next week we get to sit down. No, we get to sit down now, but it cut off after they said, let's talk about the money. They said, let's talk about it. And I said, oh my God, can we wait? We got to wait a whole nother week for this? Like, come on, they could have cut that whole first session and just get straight to the money, because that's what the issue was. It was about the money. They went to this back and forth at times trying to act like how she should say apologize to me. You should apologize this way. You should this way. This is this that way. All that stuff. No, I didn't. I didn't say this way. I didn't mean it. They were going back and forth with that. I said, listen, y'all. At the end of the day, Kiana, your issue was she charged you $500. So what is it? What was your expectations? And that's what we all want to know. Hey, Apple's Boo, how you doing? That's what all of us who watching the show want to know. What's your expectation? And I had people saying, well, if people are so focused on money, they would never have a relationship. That's not what it is. It's not about focus on money. They had a relationship. That's what was understanding that Kiana will come to Robin. But what we not understanding is that if y'all both are in this business where y'all had to sell to make your ends meet, to make on commissions, y'all all on commissions, and y'all have a liability and risk of taking on contracts and stuff like that. What makes you think that someone would ever do any of that for free, whether you friends or not? So, and some of y'all who probably don't understand, so y'all can put it down in the comments and let me know y'all expertise on anything, because I don't understand why she would think that. So, oh yeah, I was going back to Crystal and her therapy session. Crystal, girl, you come in here lying about the whole thing. I said, girl, what was it? You explained about, oh, you don't understand why I get to that point. Oh, yeah, I explained why I got to the point. Because Kiara basically was telling her, I would issue on you, girl. Don't try to act like you're what she invited you there. I said, and you get on mad for Instagram for unfollow. And I also been trying to say, how the hell that Kiara, when Tiana and Tiffany left, Crystal, you unfollowed her too. So why you didn't ask Crystal why the hell you unfollow me as well? But you try to make it all thing. He said no because and it was sort of crying. I was like, oh my, sure. That's what we're doing here. Yeah, she shouldn't have hit you. Yes, we all say that. She should have hit you. But don't act like what you didn't do to attack the situation. You told half the truth. And how the hell you gonna heal and learn from it if you're gonna tell half the truth to your therapist and not understanding what your part into this whole thing? You made it seem like that Robin just sat there and it said, "Ooh," and just went off of everyone, not knowing that it led up to that. And when you kept agging the situation and put fuel to the fire, it builds it up. So that's what I burst to that way. She just didn't get to that point just to get to that point. That's why I wanted Robin to work on her emotions so it won't have nobody let her get to that point, no matter what they do. I said, oh, you can keep on egging, but I'm going to keep on doing you. Mm-hmm. You're a trigger, Robin. Everybody said, Mizzle, did you hear what she said? I said, I heard what the hell she said. Am I listening to what she's saying? Don't tell me what the hell she's saying. Am I listening to what she's saying? And he said, well, okay. And it's like, okay, mm-hmm. Listen, I can annoy you to death. As much as I can admire you, I could definitely annoy you. That's what Quavers and me. I could annoy you as hell. You could be sitting right next to me now. I only have to acknowledge you. Mm-hmm. Took my ear off. Still be annoyed. I said, yeah. Mm-hmm. And I go in at the air after earth. I'm sure. I listen to you, girl. So that's what Bobby needs to start doing. Don't let these girls wild you up all the time. That's something I said with Candace too. I said, girl, you let these people wild you up so much. That's what they're gonna make you the villain. They're gonna make you the bad one. Because they're gonna go by what they're doing to you. They go by how you reacting. And that's what everybody start looking at. How you react. They'll go by what they did to you. And that's what Kristen was doing. She was talking about what the hell Robin was acting to, but what made her react that way. And you know the answer, but you're going to sit here and lie to your therapist. So, what else was said? And I'm glad I had to sit down. I'm glad that Tiffany and Robin sat down together. Because at the end of the day, people keep saying that was trauma bonding. I said, that's not trauma bonding, y'all. That was not doing the trauma bonding. They were sitting there understanding that Robin had someone who could understand her and have a conversation about it. Because if I do understand when everybody thinking that you're crazy, it's not like you're crazy, no. Because people don't understand you. Because they don't want to understand you, they're going to quickly label you as the troubled one. And all you want someone to do to understand you, to listen to you. And that's all you asking for. And that's what it was. Now, Tiffany invited her to a therapist. I hope, Robbie, you take her offer. I hope you take her offer because it seemed like you didn't want to really care for the therapist. I said, don't be acting like you don't want to care for the helping. You healing by yourself. It's not helping you. You need to have someone to help you heal, and you get to the process. Because if you don't talk to no one and you holding on to it, you're not healing. And if you don't need to talk to a therapist, talk to someone who understands you, who's not going to throw your freaking thoughts in your face. And that's a dangerous person to be with. You tell all this person your problems, your issues, and your insecurities, and then when you have a bad disagreement, they're going to throw it all in your face. I said, oh, so that's how you feel. Okay, all right. Mm-hmm. You could talk about my gap tooth. You could talk about my legs. You could talk about anybody else. Anything. but you want to talk about the insecurity, the deep stuff that you know will hurt me. Okay, all right. I see what you're doing. You didn't want to go superficial. You want to go deep. But then wonder why I acted the way to you because you want to go there. I have a little sermon speeching going on today, y'all, and I'm going off a little bit. What else was said? That's it. That was the episode, y'all. That wasn't that much. A lot of us not here for Crystal, and I hate when people try to say that. Oh, people who understand Robin, who go off for Robin, they might be easily manipulating themselves. I said no, just because we empathize with her and understand what's going on, we understand the dynamic of the friendship and what leaded her towards you doing that. Not saying we excuse everything that she's doing, because Robin does need to work on some of her stuff. But we're not going to sit here and act like that Crystal's innocent either. We're not going to sit here. And I don't like when people try to act like, oh, you side with the person, so you must be the person. No. We can still call her out on what her bullcrap is and still support her, understand her. It's so quick-minded to judge everyone, to label someone that, oh, you understand Robin, so you must be easily manipulated. No, we're not easily manipulated. Some people can be, but those because we side with Robin is like we all Robin. No. Those people who side with Crystal, I mean, they're all Crystal. It could be. That could be. But we'll just understand the dynamics, and based on our own personal experiences, some people gravitate towards one side, some people gravitate towards both sides, some people probably understand the middle. And I take no sides. They call each person out. And that's what I'm doing. I keep calling Robin out, calling Crystal out. But at the end of the day, I'm not going to sit here and shit on Robin, because at the end of the day, Robin and Crystal, that friendship is stupid. And I think y'all played off on the cameras, acting like y'all best friends when y'all not were best friends. And we need to stop doing that. Getting on cameras, acting like y'all pretending y'all be friends. I said, me ain't pretending nothing. I said, I ain't signing no contract, me don't pretend to best friends with somebody I never was best friends. Coming on camera, queen, say, oh, we acting like best friends. Like, what best friends? What we acting like for? We haven't talked, we haven't hang out, we haven't do none of that stuff. What we acting best friends for? I ain't acting no friends on the show either. Because it's going to come off authentic. You can mask about the money all you want to, but when that camera shows and you got to be around the person, you can't mask the fakeness. Some people can. But some people like me, if y'all like me, there ain't no masking the fakeness. I don't like you, I don't like you. You ain't being around me. I don't know how I'm doing it. I can stand next to you. I can do the same scene with you. But act like we go no, we ain't doing all that. I could be cordial. I could be cordial to the T. 2 second power. I could be definitely that. But we're not faking either. All right, y'all. That was Lady Celeste Atlanta. We're going to continue with the show because I do enjoy it. I definitely do enjoy it. And I wish they show us more houses and condos because I like to see them. All right, the last topic of the night. Yes, that's what Housewife does. They does that all the time, and that's what makes it so fake about it. So act up, pretend y'all friends and y'all not friends. But you know the show's always trying to make it seem like, oh, this is a group of friends. And so let's stop it. Y'all faking the funk. Y'all had never been like that. You just been going on. Yes, I am today. I don't know why. See, don't call me out like that. Chill. Mizzle ain't go off today, y'all. The tie went off. All right. 208.45. All right, this show may not make me go off, but we'll see. Kings of Napa. Kings of Napa is good, y'all. We talked about this last week of how the storyline is moving fast. And I think a lot of shows is doing that. They just throw everything at you from the beginning, and then they start writing down things, or they continue on what they throw at you. Because now everybody's heads are exploding. They say, what's going on here? What's going on here? Sure. Did he lie down? Thank you, Uncle. Yeah. So if y'all not familiar with the people again, I'm gonna introduce new characters again and continue off the storyline of what we left off last week. So right here, the red blazer, we have Auntie Melanie. That's that's Vanessa. The one is messed yellow. Right here. Right here. Sister. That's her sister. Bridget, right here in the middle between Vanessa and Melanie, that's Melanie's daughter. Who we come to find out that's Vanessa husband, who is these three kids, three of these people father her too. So we find out that Melanie and Reginald, were secret lovers. That's what we are. And they messing around behind Vanessa back for numerous of times. It was just on one time, and they got pregnant, and they had Bridget. And she kept taking all this long time, and Lord said he was paying the money. Until that money stopped paying, now she want her money. And Vanessa's so upset that Vanessa's kicking Bridget out the family business, and Bridget was the wicked wine connoisseur. She know what she's doing. And now it's hard time to get her back. And now August in the middle of it because now Vanessa, the mom, don't want her around. And August put in the middle because she loved her cousin, well, now her sister, Bridget, to death. And they'd be good and they'd be like besties. But now it's like her mom around and cause tensions that I can't have you around. I said, oh, why you made that decision? I'm like, no, you're not your mom. At the end of the day, because I was like, at the end of the day, guess what? Your husband and your sister did was foul. Even though Vanessa was cheating and doing her thing, but still, with a sister, now you were doing with a stranger, but with a sister, and we all said it was on site when we heard this situation. Now, none of us were going to be quiet and kept and be all cute and calm like Vanessa was in that scene. Now, man, was probably going to be fighting, but we will definitely go cut her off. There ain't going to be no talking around here. So, but Bridget is the casualty in this situation. Why she got to suffer? She didn't know, and like just like everybody else didn't know. But Melanie was lying. So the person you mad at is your sister, not your sister daughter, and not your niece. But you know, sometimes family can't separate the things. Because I think it's a constant reminder that it's a product of my husband's child. Child. So here go August. I still think she's the middle child, so I'm gonna keep it that way. This is August. She's the president. She became the president of the family business. This is Christian, you know, the baby of the family, you know, the playboy. But now he got to step up and run the field. Stepdaughter niece, yes. For real. Oh, that sounds crazy. This is my stepdaughter and also my freaking niece. Ugh. This is Dana. I think he's the oldest, and he's the CFL of the family. This is his wife named Rose, and this is Aunt Yvette. That's Reggie's, the husband, sister. And I think she kind of like that ratchet auntie that everybody could get along with. And she like her little drinks, and she's good because she's cool with Christian. And Christian will sometimes be sliding her with drinks and stuff like that, and she be good, and she be telling him the word that she needs to tell him to. Give him a little piece of word, and then she began her about her business and start drinking her thing and say, hey, leave me alone. Auntie needs to get her business on. She needs her drink on. All right, go ahead, Auntie. All right, and that's the Yvette. But Auntie Yvette does know a lot of the secrets and I know the family stuff. So we're going to see how that plays along because she knows things. And I guess Auntie Vanessa was like, did you know? I don't know, you know. I don't know what's going on. She knows the secret, and she knew that Bridget was her brother's child, and she ain't say nothing. So, you know, siblings keep their secrets, and they stick up for each other sometimes. And it's happened today too, in Dana and August when they bump heads. But when they come confronting the mother and told the mother, because Rose said, "Listen, let me backtrack." At the end of the last episode, August get this freaking anonymous call tip. After Melody told her to watch your back. So, okay, watch your back for what? Then she get a call and say, oh, you need to continue to pay me this money or something going to happen. I said, what the hell? This random person just called up threat her? What's this? What's the hell going on here? So now August getting these phone calls and say that, oh, you need to pay up this money and everything. You need to come along with this money. I'm right there watching your mother, because that person was right there watching her mom in the car or whatever she was doing, getting ready to say, I got a gun, I gotta shoot your mom right there and there if you don't pay me my money. And then later on in the episode, he called her and told her that, oh, the mom was eating chocolates, and I put the chocolates in the bed next to her. I said, what the hell happened in the house? Like, who is this person? Now, people making theories. I don't know if the theory is true. People think it could be Bridget, but I don't know if it could be Bridget. I said, how was she going to angle for doing this? But we'll see. But I said, how did this person get in the house? How did this person get in a platform in an area where they can be so close to the family like that? And of course, we don't know who it is because they never show the person's face. And, we not. It's a mystery. We need to figure out who that person is. But so August had to pay this money. And right as it is, they really tapped out a little bit. They can't really spend a lot of money like that. And they look at the books, and they realize that her father was paying on this money up to a certain time. And then this person started tapping in, interfering with Reginald in his payments. And then he started paying this person off. So it started kind of derailing what's going on. And now because now he now have to continue, the payments continue on. And Melanie knew this too. She knew what's going on because they confronted her about this. And she told the truth. If I miss anything, y'all can tell me what I missed if y'all watched the episode. Tell the truth. So August confronted Dana about that. And I think she didn't tell Kushner. She didn't tell Kushner. She told Dana because he's a CFO. And even Dana didn't know a lot of the stuff was going on. I said, hold up, what's going on? I'm the CFO. How the hell this was not in my books? Whatever going on. I said, that's why you don't know everything. Right? And, they banter back and forth. But he was like, this is crazy. And then they keep it a secret from the mom that they know. And also, we also find out that freaking, I don't know, Melanie and freaking Reginald was probably more than what it is because he was sending love letters to Melanie. And she was saving it. And I think she hid the letters in Bridget's trunk or whatever. And she saw it. She said, So Bridget thought that she was doing something right by going to August and revealing his letters, all that stuff. And that made it worse. Vanessa was pissed. She said, oh no, now he writing love letters to my sister? Love letters? So did he really love my sister more than he loved me? What is up? Now, question your whole existence. I don't think she would question the whole marriage, but at the same time, now she's starting realizing what is going on here. So now that fueled her fire even more. To the point as she just started spilling the whole tea. I said, oh, Vanessa, you mad, girl. So she had a group of ladies who's coming in to tour in the vineyard, all that stuff. And I guess it's a yearly thing. And it was touring and all that stuff. And at first she was cool. Because she needs something to ease her mind. Like she said, listen, I'm going to do this. Because all of them said, man, you can take a break. You can take a rest on that day. If you can't do whatever, we could handle it. She said, no, I need something to do. I can't be sitting here wallowing my pity, dealing with his father and his mess, and he died, left me all this stuff going on. I said, no, I need to continue doing what I need to do. All right? Let me have this. I need my peace. So she continued what she's doing, and at first, everything was good. So when this money thing was a situation coming about, no, let's continue with the boy. So when she found out about the love letters and everything, she said, baby, Vanessa said she's not keeping this quiet. Because all this stuff, everybody was making he was a great standing man, all that stuff. Like, that could still be true. But he had his secrets. She walked to that room and spilled the whole tea about her husband, her sister, and all that stuff that is cheating on me, and he's not all that great, and all that stuff like that, yada, yada, yada. Boop, dropped the mic and walked out. I said, oh, no, don't say all that, and walked out. And everybody was like, ooh, I know this covers my face, so you can't see everything I'm doing. Everybody was like, oh, child. And everybody was shook. I was like, they were stunned and not even here. They didn't even know what to say. And Dana said, listen, We give you complimentary bottles and everything. We got you good. Y'all good? Because he looked flustered, looking like, oh my God, not the little white guy trying to stay here, trying to do damage control. He got to do damage control. And so she dropped the tea, and she was so done with it. The money situation. So Dana said he gonna help her, and I guess who else was around? Bridget was helping, and Dana said, "This is bullcrap. We need to tell Mom. We can't keep the secrets. The secrets got our family into a situation now. We gotta keep the secret." She said, "No, we can't tell her. We can't tell Mom. We're gonna crush her. We're gonna do this." I said, "Oh my gosh." So Dana said, "Listen, I'm gonna tell Mom, and that's what it is. What it is." And he said, "You know, he gonna tell Mom, right?" He said, "Yeah." So Dana talked to his wife, and that is even the wife encouraged. She said, "You know, you gotta tell Vanessa." And I said, "Oh, wife, what your angle is going?" But she said, "You gotta tell your mom." So when Dana and Rose, I guess Rose was pushing Dana or whatever, go to the mom. August came and said something, and they look at each other and they laugh at each other. I said, "Oh, I see. Though you know, similar sometimes, even though they're bigger back and forth, they go stand band together and laugh at each other where it needs to be." Cause they made a straight line, and they were so into it, and they kept that line. They said, "Oh, really?" But at the same time, it let Vanessa to chastise August. They said, "If you can't get this together, I will pull you from president. Don't have this together to me like this. You need to be a president of business. If you can't handle people and you cannot get their situation, I'm gonna pull you away from being the president." I said, "Oh, August, though. August, you gotta be smarter than that girl." So Dana and August kept the lie, and they paid this person. And they supposed to pay this person and put the money in the freaking bushes and walk away. I said, "Put what money in the bushes? What we doing here?" I said, "Child." Now Christian's having a hard time with the family, no, with the business, because he's not the wine connoisseur, and he don't know his things about the field. Bridget was doing all that. So he going in, and one of the guys giving him the blues. He said, "Oh, you can't come here. You haven't been down here like that, trying to run the boss thing. Make me the charge because you don't even know what you're doing. You come here trying to bark orders and don't even know what's going on. You trying to do things that's not good." Yeah, she is. She's doing the panel right after it. It's 8:30 Eastern, 7:30 Central. And we got some interesting topics tonight too. So, yeah. So Christian's coming in. He having a hard time with the thing. One of the guys giving him blues. He said, "Listen." So Auntie said, "You got to win them over." And he's trying to win them over, but every attempt he's doing is failing. So I don't know what Christian's gonna do because now he's having a hard time. I like Brittany Boo having a hard time with the people at the field. And I just said, "Listen, if you can't do what we have to do, if you can't step out and see what's going on, if you can't understand what we're doing here, then we don't need you around." I said, "Oh, child." Mm-mm. What was going on here? And then we get to see when Dana and his wife, Rose, because Dana's working all the time, and Rose said, "You need to take a break. You need to do something else." That she was trying to get a freaky with Dana. I said, "Oh no." Put her shoes off. Because I think she wants her husband to take over. I think Rose secretly want Dana to be the head of the head of the business and not Dorcas. But she's playing the cool. But she's trying to plant the seeds. So when she's trying to plant the seeds in his head and trying to see if he could get over and do more. And then she get down on her knees. I said, "Oh no." But then again, that's her husband, so you gotta do what you want to do. I said, "Oh snap. This is getting busy down there." I said, "All right, he took a break then." He took his break. Yeah, I said, "Go ahead, Rose. You better give your husband something where he can feel." And what else is going on? Oh, the guy Kelvin with August. He up here saying that he's in a freaking separated or whatever. I said, "Don't believe that." Mm-mm. Now it's so convenient that he's separated. It's so convenient. All of a sudden, he was married. Now they both came back in the picture, and he separated with the guy. I said, don't do that. At the end of the guy, end of the day, man can say whatever they want to say to get with the guy back with you. So August is like, no, I can't. I can't jump that bridge with you and all that stuff. I know you crazy thing he gonna hit on me because she was flipping off. She said, you a married man, you trying to flip on me, you trying to hit on me. What the hell going on here? I'm not one of those fluids, I'm no side chick, I ain't no mistress, I ain't doing none of that. So he said, no, we separated. She said, no falter now, no falter. Stay in your ground. No faltering going on here. Shit, if you don't like that, you don't like that. What do you want me to do? Not the DD reference, no. Yeah. Let me see what happened. Oh, so yes. August went to see Bridget, and August told Bridget, listen, I'm sorry, my mom is hurting right now, and she can't have me around. I need to stay by my mom. It's just my mom, but it's the business, and what you gonna do? I said, that's best how y'all deal with Bridget. That is messed up. She's a casualty, and y'all just cut off like that, and now you go as her best friend and not trying to fight for her to be in the business. Like you were trying to fight for her so much. And now because of the level and so that stuff, now she can't work on the business. So that Melody came over, Vanessa, how begging, Vanessa! I said, girl, you can't be begging at my door like that. What the hell's going on? It's 11 minutes of nighttime. You're lucky it's not the streets. But so they go back and forth. And Vanessa told Melody, listen, if August wanted Bridget in the family business, I would have supported her. And here go Bridget sitting there looking dumbfounded when her mom said that. I said, yes, it's your decision. You the president at the end of the day. If you were fighting the Bridget to be back, you couldn't fight the Bridget to be back. Your mom don't make decisions on the end of the day. You are the president. You make decisions. You decide to keep Bridget away because it's going to be an issue with your mom. And whether Vanessa is telling the truth or not, I think Vanessa would have said, listen, it's not my daughter. I would support her if she wanted Bridget there. And then they get my face. Close the door. And now Bridget's all gets sitting there looking stupid. I said, Because I don't like that. At the end of the day, Bridget's a casualty. She didn't do all this. And that's what it is, a casualty of war. And she's stuck in the middle. So that's what make people believe that Bridget might be somewhere down on doing this behind the scenes and getting back at them. But I said, I don't know. It had to be known that she probably knew about this all this long time, but she didn't. So that was Kings of Napa, y'all. Anything I missed about this episode? Yeah, let me know. Okay, that's it. Yes. But that's all I have for this live today. But yes, tonight we will talk about. No, tonight after the panel, we will do a watch along of Jasmine Cabaret and Power. And don't forget, tomorrow on my channel, we're going to talk about the second episode of Jasmine Cabaret. Because last week was on Auntie Momo's channel. So it will be on my channel this week, or tomorrow, around 6 o'clock Eastern, probably 5 o'clock Central. And talk about the episode. It's not going to try to be long. And just get straight to get to it. Continue to watch my caption videos. And I think I might do another audio series video this week. Because there was a couple of topics going on in this social media world that we can talk about. And I can use my audio series videos, quick audio series videos. And I appreciate everyone who's been supporting it. I mean, still getting up there, but I do appreciate the views on those. Because yes. Yep. Yeah, so we'll do that. And then we my channel tomorrow. And don't forget to watch the documentary. What the hell I'm saying? Watch the documentary of Janet Jackson. It's this week on Lifetime. I think around 8 o'clock. It's like a 2-hour show. So watch it, and we're gonna talk about it next Sunday. So next Sunday live will be about Jackson, Janet, Miss Jackson's You're Nasty documentary. It's gonna be all about her. I might add another one to it, another topic to the thing, but majority of the live will be just about that. So we're gonna watch all 4 parts. If we're not together, go try watching yourself. It's on Lifetime, so set your DVRs or whatever. If you need to set it up to watch Janet Jackson, because she's speaking her story now, her truth. Sometimes Janet always quiet about her life, so now she got the documentary. She could give us her tea, and we can talk about it down since her childhood all the way to her adulthood until now. And everything is 4 parts. So part 1 and 2 is on Friday, and part 3 and 4 is on Saturdays around the same time, 8 o'clock on Lifetime. So, and we'll talk about it next Sunday because I like Janet. She was one of my favorite artists, and I want to support and make my little coins by talking about that show. Oh, she gives some tea. She gonna talk about how she felt about how everybody was labeling her brother Michael, the Predator, about the Super Bowl, about everything, about raising up and being in television, her father. She gonna talk about a lot of things. And you got interviews of other artists like Missy Elliott and everything who've been influenced about Janet. So it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. And like I said, probably on Saturday, I don't know, probably the afternoon or after I get from work, if Lifetime have it up, we could probably watch it together. At least part 1 and 2, but 3 and 4 probably will not be up until Sunday. And Sunday's alive, so. Let me see. We got a little more few minutes. What's going on lately that you want to discuss about? We got a little few minutes to talk about some topics. Tonight we're gonna talk about Ari Lennox and that interview that she had with the interviewer, and I said, okay, we're gonna talk about FNT Babe, FTF Babe, whatever her name is, Babe, and that Doodaloo. We'll talk about that situation. Yes, but she can't spend it on. That's what I said. I don't know how much can she give us. I don't know how much Jackson gonna give us. So we can talk about that. Oh, let me listen here. Hold up. I'll tell you what's our topics tonight, so y'all be excited. Oh yes, it was sad to hear about Regina King. Get to hear that? Oh my gosh. Oh, what I'm doing? Regina King. I was like, first of all, a handsome boy, handsome man that she had, a handsome son. For him, you know what? I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna be talking too much about that thing because I say take it off yourself because I had a close friend who did that and who feel like the mic could be hurt because I don't know what was going on. Maybe he felt like he was being hurt or he cared too deeply or it just like it was too much. But rest in peace to Virginia King and her son because I was like, that's something that a mother would never want to go through. About losing your child early at age anyway, you never want to go through that. But to that degree, to that magnitude, I mean, I wish nobody could be no insistent about their body about that. Sure. Whew, that's what I'm saying. Let her come on. What Queen is saying? What Queen is saying? Because yeah, what is she saying? Because I'm watching reviews of Queen and how she antics. Now, granted, the whole thing about with her and TT, I would not for her for going to Vanessa to tell her what's happening. I mean, I think she did with the different people. That's probably what the issue was because she did talk about it. But for Vanessa could tell TT, because at the end of the day, it's like, listen, it's an awkward situation. Maybe she could have went straight to TT, but at the end of the day, I don't know her like that. She just hired me, so let me go to somebody who know her to say it. But with this, her with Soraya, Sonoya, I said her name wrong. So, but y'all let me know. Oh, so y'all have seen kind of. You know what? No. But Color Me Pink, I need to follow. I need to get that link so I can see that interview. She has a legit hand for TT and Bree. Oh well, yeah, and Bree was telling her that Cree is not all that great friend, so you better watch her back. I don't watch porn. I don't be watching like that either. That's why I didn't start to talk about it, because I said I was gonna talk about it today, but I did watch the episode that when it premiered, and I got to finish that, and they got to continue on the rest of the episodes. So I did miss her interaction with Sonora and everybody else. But people say Queen was doing most of the season, so I was like, what the hell's going on with her? The last season, I like Queen. So this season, I said, what the hell's going on with Queen? But yeah, the Virginia Queen, what else was going on? We talk about. Ooh. Oh, we're gonna talk about this lady who threatened the school of a mask mandate. I said, good, if you're gonna sit your whole behind down. And I don't know what the hell you're gonna do. Because I said, oh, so that's what you do? If I was the boy, I said, come Monday, you and your kid will not be here. No, we're not having that. No, you go to a different school. You getting separated. No, we ain't doing that. Or you homeschooling. Because at the end of the day, that crop will be at the door 3.5 seconds. Oh yeah, we're gonna talk about this guy who cheated on his wife and they became polygamous, polygamy relationship. I said, yeah, right, whatever. I got some thoughts about that because I don't think she was so into that, but I think she just went on to them went on. Yeah, I'm ready for Love and Hip Hop. She was just getting her boyfriend tattooed on her whole body. I said, what the hell what we doing here? And then try to shut people off. She said, I know it is. I said, go ahead. You go ahead and do all that. Go ahead and do all that. All in the next, get a call off guard. And do what you rather. So it's gonna be a little bit light, heavy kind of situation. So we're gonna have some talk. We're gonna have discussions. She said TT treated a producer mean, but meanwhile TT is a producer for other reality show. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, Brittany went up. Brittany was not having it. She said, what type of girl am I? You trying to warn people about girls like me. So what kind of girl am I? And he said, oh, you're not special. So what make you special? You don't figure basic. I don't look at him. I say, you basic yourself. So what? Listen. Females, you got to stop giving these guys this attention and making them look like they had it. Because they got the basic guys, the whole figure ego so inflated, that they think they the ish. And they got to have the right to talk down to any females. That had she put y'all on the spot and y'all had nothing to say. Oh, y'all not special. What make you special? You like skin basic behind. Another one said, oh, this is gonna be the air. It's not gonna be air. No. Y'all stuff was aired, her stuff gonna be aired. I don't understand. That's what I'm saying. She read them down. She got them and yes. She got them all together. And I was here for it. Because how dare you go try to talk down the females and act like we something and y'all the prize. And sometimes I do blame some of the females who make these guys the prize. They got their head all inflated. Egotistic ass motherfuckers. No, you're not all that. Makes sense hell. So what make you special? What you giving? Nothing. And then you gonna sit here and act like you got nothing to say. No, you get your whole platform. You had a whole this session about females like Brittany Winner. So this is your chance. Now she on your radio station trying to tell you what to do. No. Or her station, whatever it was. She get y'all together, now y'all gonna be mute. And try to say, give me here. And still try to act like she babying the girl. Like she got y'all together and you're trying to play her. No, we not doing that. Oh yeah, we were talking about how Bravo's quiet about Jenny. We know that. Dominic, we didn't forget about that. None of us mentioned that because we don't care for Bravo like that. At that point, they got exposed for all day mess, including Sugar Babies and snitching. She came on there, so she definitely did. She came in and got them together. Based on that little clip that we saw, she got them together. And I said I want to see it anymore because guys like that, they think like they have And what you give it, the only thing you give it is D. That's all you give it. So there's nothing special about you. Just like everybody else. Everybody, man, think that they all special, they all God against the earth. But then again, you got people, females up there falling for that. I said, oh my God, I'm the cute. He got me. Oh, shut up. It gets more sensitive to get somebody who wants you. I don't know all that stuff, inflating the God's egos for. All right, time. Go down. Yes. Got nothing to say. What about girls like them? Answer the question, boy. You got so much. You got so much. Answer the question. I'm gonna support Candy in her show. I'm not supporting the Salt Lake City anymore. If she will film, I want to see that girl. I don't want to see her at all. I don't want to see her. But they do be quick to condemn the black shows. But the white counterpart and some of the people they should be condemning, they do it here now and then. But they still be mute all this time about what she was doing. They say no statements at all, unless I missed it. No statements yet. So that's what we're ready to get together with their website. Get it together with your website so we have to be all blah like that. And then they try to sprinkle in that candy game. I said, you know, people gonna be liking candy because you know candy don't make them money. But then again, you just sprinkle it in there and they say nothing. And so what's up with Florida too? What's up with Florida? Florida's doing the most lately with the schools. I said, what's going on in the school system in Florida that they're making all these damn rules? First, they make a rule about, we can't make the white counterpart uncomfortable when we talk about certain things. I said, all these years we've been uncomfortable. Talk about y'all figuring, And now we can't talk about sexuality and identity in schools either. Oh. One of your biggest cities for the community. One of the biggest states that have the most community. And you gonna stop talking about that in the freaking thing? And y'all not just talking about the community. You talk about sexuality and identity. That's the whole spectrum, the whole brother. So you don't want to talk about that in schools anymore? What the hell is going on? What? I like Florida. It's a good place to visit and have vacation, but I don't know some of these people who making these governors. I don't know what's up with them. Oh, they get any action? Maybe not. I don't know. Maybe they need to get some. What else is going on here in the world, y'all? I know. Costco War. Let's see what else is happening. Oh yeah, Tasha K and Cardi B is on trial right now, and I said it. I'm sorry, I don't even know any details about their case. All I know, a lot of mess happening in school. That's what I'm saying. I'll be real. A lot of mess is happening in schools with messy folks. It could be, but the school system itself is messy. The school system itself is disorganized. And then you top it off, you're making all this extra stuff going on with the schools. You can't even deal with the ones you have now. I said, child. What else is happening? Yeah, Cardi B and Tasha K isn't going to court right now. Don't even know the details. But if it's defamation of character that Tasha K is doing by Cardi B, that's messed up. But we'll see. Because we don't know sometimes. I don't even watch Tasha K like that either. But I do think that she kind of messy. She do be relating false news at times. So that's why I'll be invested in her channel like that. Unless she do interviews, and let her do interviews, and it won't be no investigation. Just like let them people talk. You just ask the questions. Other than that, what else going on? Oh yes, Jennifer Hall is refiling. I know I'm doing a crash course of social media stuff, but got a little bit of time before we get off of here. Jennifer Hall is refiling in California for Nicki Minaj. Because remember, we got a temporary dismiss of a case against Nicki Minaj, but they refiling it's gonna be filed again in California, the state of California. Where I guess she got more jurisdictions to file a lawsuit. I guess Nikki. So we'll see how that goes with her. Tasha says some really messed up stuff about Cardi, but I'm gonna look at something bigger is happening. That's what I'm saying. Like she does really relate to false news about Cardi and a lot of other stuff too. That's why I haven't been on her channel like that. But I don't know what else is going on because I didn't realize they was going to court. I didn't. Listen, I probably wasn't paying attention. Man. All right, so if y'all have not been on my Discord link is on my description box down below. Hit that description box, hit that Discord link, and come on my channel. I appreciate people who has accepted already and making comments about things, putting posts about things. I appreciate that because I do like that. That's the best way. I think that's the best way to even think of. We could do voice chatting, text chat. I do appreciate it. I do enjoy it. I said I have watched it because it led to some craziness. Oh, 8+ hour live? Oh my gosh, what that's a narrative? Oh my gosh. 8-hour live? That must be a lot of time to be watching that. Oh shoot. But they was showcasing the court cases when they in court, or they just having a recap of the case. So follow Discord tonight. We're gonna do Johnson Cabaret and Star Power. All right. Best court ever. Thank you. And join in. That's what I say. As we build a community, I'm trying to do more and everything. And if I do get a better schedule in my job, not when I've changed my job, but do more things and probably do more stuff in the afternoon. Because I know sometimes Saturday afternoons is pretty boring. Nobody got enough stuff to do. Before I go to work, we could do like a chat on things, and we have to just wait till Sundays all the time. So I'm just trying to test out things. I want to test out this card. Nah, it was everything about why Tasha did what she did. Oh, okay. Yes, she needs to suffer what she be doing. Because at the end of the day, yes, you could be a blogger and stuff like that, but I would never try to do any blogging that fake news and stuff like that. That's too much. And I would never do that type of thing. That's why I like my kind of path on how I do things. I like to do simple. Yeah, tomorrow you could drop your Discord real quick. Or she probably send it you to directly individually. Let me see. But let me put her link for a live tonight, and then we can get out of here and we just chill out until 8:30, 7:30 Central. I'm just putting the link of the video, the live video tonight. Yes, so thank you everyone who joined in my live. I appreciate y'all. I always enjoy this. I always enjoy your time here with me. And until I just drop her Discord link, y'all. So if y'all want to get it, join her Discord because I think I'm on it. And we could watch the One More Chance, everything y'all want to watch a little bit before the live go on tonight. And that's it. So I see y'all all 7:30 Central, 8:30 Eastern. Get your snack, get your eat, all that stuff, rest up a little bit. I appreciate everyone who joined my live. Remember, watch Janet Jackson's documentary this Friday and Saturday. And we're going to talk about her documentary next Sunday. It'll be Mr. Social Corner, all about Janet. Miss Jackson's Be Nasty documentary. Right? Documentary talk. So I appreciate y'all. Oh, my friend was listening. Thank you. I appreciate y'all. Enjoy yourself. Have a great week. please catch my casual video this week. Also, maybe 1 or 2 all your series videos. And if I do a watch along for Janet Jackson documentary, just follow suit Friday night or probably Saturday night, because it probably gonna put on Lifetime to Saturday night. And that's it. All right. So thank you, Auntie Momo, CM, Tracy, Opulence for coming through, JW, Brittany. Appreciate all y'all. Love y'all always. Never forget y'all. Dominique. Hey, y'all enjoy yourself. Have a great week. And, after this week, next week is February. I said, oh my God, that's my birthday month. I said, it's going by quick already. Calm down, January. Yeah, all right. See y'all few. Love y'all. Always, y'all can always reach me on Instagram or Twitter or in Discord. Mainly Discord, I think, because I respond to every 1 and 3. If y'all know me, y'all know I respond to things. It might not be right away, but I still respond. So don't feel free to hit me up. And if you got any topics you want me to talk about, be good. Because we need to do another Mr. Social Corner. Because after next week, we'll probably do a Mr. Social Corner the following week. And just talk about straight social media topics. So if y'all have any topics you want me to talk about, let's get into it, y'all. All right. Later. Peace out. Ooh, metro. All right, love y'all. Peace out.